All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing good today. All right, I'm up. Um, it's a half day today, so yeah, Tesla ripping up big this morning. You can kind of see their delivery numbers. I told you guys they probably would yesterday. Their delivery numbers came out yesterday, and so yeah, they're up big. And so we're gonna be trading some today. Let me see if I can put this up. I want a limit order. We're gonna put up Tesla. If we decide to trade Tesla, we can put up the SPY if we decide to trade the SPY. Although if I do trade the SPY, it'll probably be in futures today. And then we can put up just nvda right here just to have some symbol up here. Got to be careful not to accidentally buy anything. But yeah, so we got nvda gapping up a little bit today. The SPY is gapping down some, not a huge amount. Or no. The SPY looks actually pretty flat. Let me see. Yeah, so the SPY looks pretty close to flat. I know the Dow is down. Um, see like AMC. What's AMC doing? That's like 278 after this big gap up, man. Hmm. Today's a half day. Yeah, the market closes. It's 4th of July Eve, so there's probably going to be a little lower market activity today, is my guess. But yeah, Tesla's up after growth companies leading pre-market. Tesla jumped over 6% today in pre-market after they posted a record quarter for sales. That pushed other EV companies up as well in sympathy. Markets are going to close early today. This week's still going to bring a bunch of data. We got manufacturing and construction spending today. On Wednesday, we got the FOMC minutes report from the Fed, as well as some other stuff Wednesday morning. Thursday, we got jobless claims numbers. And then Friday, we've got non-farm payroll data and unemployment. So we still got a bunch of data this week, to be honest. A lot of stuff going on. And hopefully it's good. I hope it's good. Let me get some music playing here so it's not just so dull. And again, let me know how the sound is. Yesterday, we ran into some lag on our stream, and so I'm hoping we don't lag too much today. You know, let me try to fix this real quick. Can you hear the music now? You should be able to. Hey, happy birthday, Kim. Apple to 200, maybe. Yeah, one of the things that I like about that I noticed that I like about Mumu is like, look at this. Like, look. I can look at a short sale analysis here on Mumu. Look at this. Ooh, that's nice. That's a pretty cool little window that you can look at, like short sale volume here. Hey, what's up, Rod? Hey, good morning, man. So yeah, I did open up a bunch of different Top Step accounts. I opened up a couple on Quant Tower, and then I opened up one on TradingView too. And then I opened up one on Tradeovate. I just want to try out the different ones. I've used Tradeovate before, but I've got a bunch of them now. I got Quant Tower too, though. Wait. Did they reset all whatever. Yeah, we got a couple. We've got 3 different 50K combines and then a 150K one. What's going on with Tesla? Tesla posted record delivery numbers here. I'll put that data up on screen. We posted this yesterday. But Tesla in the second quarter, we produced nearly 480,000 vehicles and delivered over 466,000 vehicles. That's making Tesla bump right now. You can see Tesla up here. It's looking nice. You know, Tesla's looking good in pre. Nice little gains here. You see the gap up in Tesla. SPY gapping. Or SPY's about flat. NVIDIA's trying to move too. There's NVIDIA. NVIDIA's up. Lamb chops. No. All right, so we got this done. Now I need to get Trade of 8. And my plan is to try to get funded within 4 days. I did Trade of 8. I did it. I did Trading View as well. So I did a TS Trader on Trade of 8. But it might take me a little while to get connected. Every time I've eaten lamb, I haven't really liked it that much, to be honest. Like, if I'm being real, every time I've eaten lamb, I just haven't really liked it that much. Oh, nice. See, this is actually really nice. Here's Trade of 8. So we got that done. We wanted to just practice this E-mini. Let's go ahead and buy that. All right, you see we're in one trade of the E-mini on our Top Step Trade of 8 platform. Oh man, the SPY is pushed up a lot relative to what I saw before. Let's see if the SPY keeps pushing. I'm going to get Trading View out though, because I did get a Trading View combine as well. We'll play with that. Tesla's still rising up at 278.60s right now, to be honest, man. That's a big increase here. But yeah, we're looking at some stock market news today. Stock futures mostly ticked up. Futures tied to the tech-focused NASDAQ rose 0.3%. The other side of the S&P rose 0.1%. So the market's kind of flat in that regard. EV makers are jumping in pre-market because of Tesla numbers basically helping it. U.S. government bond prices fell down. The yield on the benchmark 10-year Treasury note rose 3.847% from 3.818% Friday. Asian indexes posted gains as well, boosted by optimism over the Treasury Secretary Yellen going over to a trip to China. Bitcoin's still over about 30,000 here, over about 30K now. You know, I miss my other monitor. I'll say that, dude. I do miss my other monitor. What app is that? Good morning, John. And all Tesla flying on news, but I think it'll be a low volume day. People are traveling on vacations and celebrating the 4th. Yeah, you're probably right. The volume's probably going to be down some, you know. Does anybody know like how to log in on TradingView is what I'm trying to figure out. Platform, TradingView, create a profile or sign into a system for TradingView, personal login. Navigate to a chart and select the trading panel tab and click on the Trade of A logo within the trading panel. Oh, nice. Okay, dope, dude. All right, so let's pull this up on TradingView now. So Top Step does have the TradingView option, which is what I'm kind of testing now too. All right, let's pull this up. And then this is where I could really use my reversals too. Trading panel. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Connect, Trade of 8. Yeah, let's see what my login was. Let's see which one. I bought a bunch of different ones, man, so. All right, let's see if it'll let me. Dude, that stuff's already logged in here too, which is nice. Sheesh, man, I don't even remember. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try this one. Boom, that worked. All right, I'm in there, dude. I'm in there. This is my other one. Okay, that's cool. Ooh. 1-7. Okay, that's it. Boom. Okay, dope, dude. So, okay, I got it set up for Trade of 8 too, and this is nice. All right, so we're gonna separate these just to show you, like, you can use Top Step on Trade of 8 right now. We're getting there, guys. We're in one position right now in futures. That's it. Let me know if you guys have anything that looks cheap enough and extended enough on the downside. I'm telling you, bro, Disney is still looking pretty good. PE ratio is low. Another one I'm thinking about buying is maybe like Microsoft, because the PE ratio is still hovering at a pretty reasonable level, I think, for that one. Make a poll today for economic news. Okay, I got you. Make a poll today. Tesla hold its gains in pre-market. Or as the market closed green today. Yes or no? There's not really any economic data today. It's a little bit slower, but that's all right. Kramer does it again. He stated between Tesla and Ford, I would buy Ford, and there goes Tesla. Of course he does, man. Crushing it. What's up, Pawn? What's up, Trudeau? Santiago. Would you buy Tesla after this pump? It depends on how long I'm planning to hold it, you know? It really depends on how long I'm planning on holding it. And that's going to depend on a lot of stuff, too. All right, so yeah, we do have some other market news that we're going to talk about today. Bear with me, guys. I got to mute this real quick, the background. I'm watching something. Hold on. All right, guys. So we are here today. We're still in a position here. Let me check to see how that trade is going, by the way. We are down $75 on the long side. I might add a little bit to this and kind of get in on this pullback, but all right, guys. I think you can hear the music now. There you go. All right, so sorry, I'm still kind of playing with trading view here, to be honest. Bear with me. I'm still kind of looking at this. All right. All right, so the SPY is pulling back a little bit. Hey, what's up, Pawn? Hey, y'all can hear the music, right? Google is might be a thing to scope. Let me check it out. Here's Google. There's Tesla. There's the SPY. NVIDIA is still gapping up today. Let's look at Google. Google down to 120s, but isn't Google up a lot? Like it's all going to be relative to the PE ratio. Let's look at it like a daily chart here on Google. Google's had a pretty good year. Wow, how do I do that? That was nice. You saw how I did that? I'd love her to. How do I do that again? Google's had a pretty good year. It's pulled it back recently, though. You know, Google down to 121s right now. It's pulled it back recently. We'll see if it holds. I'm holding Tesla from last week, so yeah, you're doing pretty good then, Ricky. Yeah. The weather was kinda rough. It's all good, man. Honestly, we like, realistically, we tried to stream on Sunday. Like, it's gonna be slow on Sunday at noon. Nobody's trying to look at the market at Sunday at noon. I think if we would have streamed it at, like I think if we would have chose to stream it instead at, like, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, I think we probably would have gotten more people there, but since we didn't, it's all good, man. It really is. Hey, what's up, trading? And again, guys, the big news that we debuted yesterday, if you haven't seen it already, is that Top Step eliminated all the steps they have. So previously, Top Step had two different phases. So you'd have to hit the profit target without hitting the max loss, and then you would have to go into phase two, and you would have to do that. Um, at this point in time, they have eliminated all of that to where there's only two. There's only one step and one rule, basically. They have some other guidelines, like if you lose over $1,000 a day, uh, then they freeze your account for the day, which is probably a good thing. I think protecting traders from themselves in that regard is good. But at this point in time now, Top Step only has one rule, which is to hit the profit target without hitting the max loss. They got rid of their phase two. So if you can hit the profit target without hitting the max loss, and each individual day can only be 30% or less of the profit. But if you can accomplish that, then you get funded. There's no more two steps. There's no more phase two. You hit the profit target. The base one's $3,000, and you follow those things that I just said, then you're funded. They also have the biggest sale I've ever seen them have. They're roughly 75% off, if I remember correctly. Like roughly 75% off is how much Top Step is. Like the base package on Top Step right now is $49. And so again, I bought like 4 or 5, and I'll buy more too if I want. But pretty good deal. If you want to check them out, here's the link. I am at my mother-in-law's. Oh, so there's the Top Step link if you want to take advantage of that sale. Yeah, I'm at my mother-in-law's right now. Yeah, so I'm in my mother-in-law's. And so again, I got a Top Step account on TradingView, a Top Step account on Chart Prime. Or not Chart Prime, I got a Top Step account on Quant Tower, one on Trade Evade, I got one on TradingView. And so we're gonna do all these. This kazoo music. Hey, honestly, I kind of like it, to be honest. You don't like the song? You guys want me to veto this song? Let me know. I kind of like the kazoo song. Now we're going to affectionately refer to it as the kazoo song. But yeah, we are up today, guys, and that's basically the news. Again, Bitcoin over $30,000 today. Brent crude, international benchmark for oil is up after the Russia's deputy prime minister Novak said that his country would cut oil exports in August, and Saudi also will extend its supply cuts through next month. Again, overseas Asian indexes are coming in pretty strong today over Yellen's visit to there. And bond prices are down. The yield on benchmark 10-year treasury notes rose to 3.847%. EV makers are all up because, again, Tesla had that good news with delivery numbers for Tesla, and that's kind of boosting the rest of these EV brands up as well. Stock futures are up. EVs are up. The market SPY is flat, but Tesla is very green. You can kind of see Tesla rising, and so we'll see how much that influences everything else here too. All right, look at Tesla rise here. Again, we are in a couple positions here. Again, I'm gonna just be patient with these, to be honest. So what's this bid get? Says big get is closing down if I don't have a. No, you can't notify me. Let's do Australia. All right. All right, market's trying to bounce a little bit. We'll see if it holds. I forgot to download BitGet on my phone. I wonder how much BitGet. Yeah, I heard BitGet's no longer allowing US people. That's all good, I guess. Palantir? Bro, I got some Palantir, dude. Mumu gave me some Palantir when I signed up. Oh, man. This pre-market or just not? This is a... Okay, let's look at a 1 minute chart. Yeah, Palantir's up to 1540s right now. I don't know, man. I don't know what the dump was an hour ago. What's up, here? Tesla pushing up again. Yeah, Tesla still popping. Daily chart on Tesla looks very strong. Here's a 5 minute chart. It looks great too. 3 minute chart looks good. 1 minute chart looks really good, man. Look at Tesla rise here. Tesla up to 279.60 right now. 279.60. So just a huge move for Tesla here, to be honest. Palantir's up. SPY is up. Hey, I'll take it. Disney is up today too. I get my Disney trade. Looking tight right now. Looking pretty up there at 89.60s. 89.60s. 89.90s is my entry on Disney. So we're about to go green on that thing, man. All right, guys. Finally, let me in here. All right, so yeah, the market's still trying to bounce. We'll see if it holds. Disney up beautifully, 89.60s right now. 89.60s. What a time. Let's see if Disney keeps going back, man. The PE ratio is actually pretty reasonable for Disney. Tesla's still rising. Palantir pulling back a little bit. What? All right, guys, bear with me. BitGet said it was going to close my countdown unless I got KYC verification. So, like, I'm trying. I'm like trying to get this set up. I'm trying to get my account set up so I don't have to worry about it. We're where? Hey, what's up, team? Yeah, Disney's gonna run nicely, I think, too. I think there's lots of time for it as well. You know, I think we just gotta be patient with it, you know. Man, it was freaking work to get into freaking Big Get, man. Big Get is freaking work. Which I guess is good, because if I'm gonna get into my crypto platform, it should be work. Yeah, get old Touch ID set up, man. Yeah, I don't want to have to do this next time. There we go. But yeah, but see, the other thing is like, okay, well, like, can I even KYC here? More. Want to get KYC set up. They're basically like, yo, we're gonna delete your account unless you get KYC set up. How do I get it set up? I don't want to get KYC set up. Or, I don't want to get my account deleted. Okay. Where is freaking KYC, dude? Y'all said y'all wanted me to get KYC. Now I'm here and I don't see you. I'm gonna have to search KYC. No. Don't make me do it online, man. I don't want to do it online. Can I even get KYC set up here? Chat, help me out. I don't know, Silver. I've never heard about that, man. I'm not sure if there's any truth to that or not. Why can't I buy Tesla now? You can buy it now, bro. Whoa, look at Tesla on that dip here. Tesla just dipped heavy. Wow, that's a big dip. It's a pretty large dip, honestly. Again, my goal is to get funded this week, and so we're pushing. I'm going to have to reset some accounts for sure, but we're pushing. Is there any way to get KYC verified if I'm in the US? Well, yeah, so we're sitting here, guys. We're sitting in here waiting here. We got our trading view alert set up. Again, we're looking at the big news of the day here. And again, the big news of the day is mostly Tesla posting record quarter for sales. Again, if you look down here at what Tesla ultimately posted, you can kind of see Tesla posted pretty good sales numbers yesterday. They came in higher than expected for sales. The market's not closed today, bro. The market's open today. What are your thoughts on Microsoft at these current levels? Let's take a look at the PE ratio for Microsoft, shall we? Let me see if I can put this window up. Let's see. Here's the toolbox. Securities. Oops. Well, y'all just stole my starting cash. I mean, I don't care if you guys see it. Today, this account has 25,601, which is actually, we're up $100 in this account. So that's nice. We deposited 25.5K. We ended up having 25.6K now. So we're up about $100. So green. You love to see it. just gotta figure out how to use this. Like I know Mumu has an option that allows me to put up like different stuff related to this account. History, orders, general, filtered, option, probability, order book, clock, full tick, P&L, volatility, summary, flow trend, short sale analysis, coupons. There it is. This is what I want. Look at this. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is what I want right here. All right, so we can look at Microsoft to see what their PE ratio is. So Microsoft's PE, we always look at the trailing one, is about 37. It's not low necessarily, but it's not like super high. Look at Tesla ramp here, guys. Tesla just broke highs again. Tesla up to 27 or 279.82 here for Tesla. 279.82. So Tesla just popped. Look at that. Tesla just broke pre-market high as well. Look at that move on Tesla right here on the left. Let me zoom in so you guys can actually see this. But yeah, look at that move right here. Look at Tesla breaking highs up there. They're doing it, man. They're breaking highs. They look good. It's a half day. Yeah, today's a half day, but the market's open. Tomorrow the market's closed because it's the 4th of July. But it's a half day today. But yeah, look at Microsoft here with the PE ratio. Let's look at Disney. Because again, I am in Disney right now. Disney's PE is not that good. It's at 40, which I think could be better for sure. Market's starting to bounce up a little bit and then pulling back. Tesla's still trying to make moves here. I don't mind putting that at the bottom of the screen there so we can see it sometimes. Market's trying to bounce though. Still got time. But yeah, man, I'm scooping up a bunch of different accounts, to be honest. Might as well. I'm still not positive on Disney. What a dumpster fire. Yeah, but I mean, again, it goes with my trading strategy. Tesla just hit 280. Hey, bro, you were right, yeah. Congrats, dude. You were right, man. Look at that. You were accurate. 280. Tesla just tapped 280, man. So nice call. Yeah, market's closed tomorrow, and that's all good. And then the rest of the week's actually pretty busy after that. So the market's closed tomorrow, but moving forward after that, we got some stuff going on. Hey, what's up, Architect? Tesla just papped 280s. Tesla hit 280 last night and then dropped. Yeah, I mean, it broke the pre-market high just now. Not last night. The market was closed last night, man. Last night was Sunday. So Tesla is up big in pre-market right now from this news. Delivery numbers boosting Tesla up a lot. Very volatile too right now. Look at this. So here's Tesla, very volatile. Market's trying to bounce. Yeah, dude, honestly, Tesla is one of those stocks where I don't know if it's like politically related, but like Tesla is one of those stocks that just has so many haters, bro. I never understood it. Like, why hate on it so much? You know, like you cannot like Tesla and not just root for them to fail. Like, who cares that much? Like, a lot of it's politically motivated. I've never cared that much about politics in anything. You know, like, am I going to let my political affiliation influence whether I am bullish on a specific stock? Of course not. That's a ridiculous thing. You never worry so much about politics that it influences your financial, stuff, in my opinion. But again, I'm different, I guess, than everybody else because I know I'm an outlier in that regard. I just hate politics. Honestly, people think I swing to one side of the political spectrum. I don't. I truly hate both sides equally, pretty equally, honestly. Like, I dislike both sides. I think they're both toxic in their own right, and so. But it's like, I'll say something about politics and people will be like, oh, John's on the right or John's on the left. And I'm on neither. I will trash both sides equally, I'm the happiest when both sides hate me, you know. Uh, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think the more radical you get on either side, the less intelligent you probably are. Um, yeah, I do too. All right, so we are in here. Where was Tesla at the highest this morning? I have to disagree with you about the political ideology. You say how crazy it is and ridiculous, but when investors buy into companies like such, they're promoting. Yeah, but I mean, again, I'll say it before. What? Okay, let me. Here's the best way I can explain this. All right, so like, okay, one of the things that the AMC community did wrong is that they tried to be moral with their spending in stocks, right? They tried to get behind AMC out of a moral issue. It was the moral thing to do is protect retail traders from these big hedge funds, these evil hedgies, they say, right? Like that's what they say. But like that's the bad decision. I never let morality influence my trades, dude. And if I did, there's always a reason not to buy a specific stock. But like I never let morality influence my trades at all. And again, I think people are too blinded by politics to where Disney's a money making machine, man. They make tons of money. They are diversified super well into different businesses with Disney World Parks making like $20 million a day. Disney Plus is growing in the streaming sector. You know, you got Star Wars, Marvel, ESPN. You know, Disney's just diversified, in my opinion. I like it as a company. I think it's a great company. Um, and so, in terms of money making, I think Disney's a good little dip buy. But again, I might be wrong here. But of course, you're going to have other people who, mostly driven by their political, whatever, that don't like Disney. And that's okay. They can not like it. I'm going to buy it and I'm going to sit on it and see what happens. But either way, I don't let my political affiliation influence my trades. And again, I'm not even, I'm pretty socially liberal, to be honest, but like it varies. I'm a capitalist as well. I disagree with libertarians in a lot of ways too, but like my point is, I'm pretty middle ground politically, and I think Disney as a company solid. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it drops. I don't know. Nobody knows. Tesla now producing in a single quarter what they produced in a full year, just 2 years back. Growth is exponential. You can't ignore that or get on the ride. Hey, for sure. Hey, what's up, Tobias? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, Stuart, again, I'm not going to get into a political debate with you about politics. It's just not my style, bro. I'm going to avoid this entire conversation, bro. Again, I'm very middle ground. Definitely not going to argue about it on the internet. But good day to you, sir. Uh, all right, market is a dipping. I'm trying to be patient. Took a break, got a real professional mentor that's on now. Oh, gosh. The mentors. Dude, okay. Maybe you really got a mentor. That's cool. But like, bro, the amount of people, the amount of day traders that are not profitable that are now mentoring other day traders is probably sky high. I just don't trust any mentorship program out there. Most of the time it's just catchy marketing and people are just talked into whatever it is by catchy marketing. Most of the people that have tried to mentor me have tried to take advantage of me in one way or another, and I don't appreciate it. And so I'm very biased against mentorship programs, unless it's like a big company, that's different. But yeah, I don't remember you, Blaze. Oh, Jeremy. Oh, I've had a few Jeremys, but what's up, man? I think I remember you then. Again, I'm biased against mentors though, dude. You gotta understand. And somebody says mentor, I'm like, eh. All right, that's cool, Blaze. That's nice, man. Hey, I hope you make some money, brother. I really do. Good luck. Um, Tesla pull it back now. Let's see what what it does here. I might buy Tesla on this little pullback dip. How many shares should I get in? Tesla's up a lot though, so I'm gonna buy like 10 shares and then maybe add to it if I want to. So we are in Tesla here. I believe we're filled. Oh no, we're not gonna get filled there. Here, I need to cancel this. Okay, I forgot I have to follow the market price. Now we're filled. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right, so we bought a little bit of Tesla on this dip. Does he drop a red Corvette? I don't know. Good luck. I hope so. He's only legit if he drops a red Corvette, dude. You don't know. Good morning, John. You can never say that too much. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty... Yeah, man. Again, I don't know, man. The way I see it, you got a couple different... You got a couple different types of people in trading. You got some, and I've met all different types of people, you know. Like I've met the really stubborn, I'm gonna do it myself people, and that's kind of like me, but it depends on what the subject matter is. All right, so we are down in this Tesla trade for sure. Tesla just dipped. Now we could add some to it. Where's my P&L is what I want to see. So Tesla just dipped a little bit more. Let me see where I can get my little window up here. Let me see this. We got P&L. Here it is. I don't want the option analysis tool. I want to see my P&L. Must be an option thing. Summary, calculator, securities, positions. Here it is. This is going to show me what my P&L is. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're down $3. It's not the end of the world. We'll go ahead and add another 10 shares. We just added another 10. We are in 20 shares now. We'll let that wait. I'm not live trading yet, just demo. It took 3 years to find a real one who actually knows what they're doing. I know the guy in person. I had no idea he was a trader. Ugh, just be careful, bro. Sometimes those are the worst ones. Again, people I've met in person, man. Like, I've had a lot of people that have tried to mentor me. Most of the time, honestly, most of the time I'm more successful than they are, and they're trying to piggyback off of that in one way or another. You know? Like, I had a guy try to mentor me. He came in. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know if they think that they can get like click tight with me, that I'll just kind of hand over equity in my businesses to them. But like, I would never do that, you know? You know what I mean? I would never do it. I'm never going to give equity in anything. Not in beginner trading, especially. But like, I don't know. I know, I'm not doubting you, Jeremy. Listen, do your thing, brother. I hope you make money, dude. Again, maybe you're right. Again, I'm naturally skeptical, but it's all love here, dude. It really is. Good luck. I hope you make some money, man. I really do. Good luck, bro. I hope you make some money, dude. I hope you learn and you do great, bro. Again, I'm not hating on you, man. I'm just very skeptical of mentors, you know? Like, trading buddies are fine, where you got, like, trading buddies, but it's like, usually there's a hard sell that comes with it, you know? All right, so we are now green on our Tesla trade. Again, we got 20 shares, so it's not a big position here. I'm just kind of sitting tight in this. We'll see what happens. All right, so we got Tesla to bounce. We're pretty flat in this one now, but I do like this little position. I might add a little more here. Look, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more. There's 30 shares. We got 30 shares now. Got to be prepared to cut it, but 30 shares. I like the big pullback, the bounce, and then another little pullback here. Let's see if we can get a larger bounce. I can keep adding to this too. Yeah, I'm not hating, man. Just be careful, dude, is what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of... I'll put it this way, right? I'll tell you a story. All right, story time with John. And I'll tell you a story. I've worked with a lot of different people, right? One of the guys that I was worked with was just kind of like, was like hell-bent on working for this trading company, right? Like this like guru service, this like mentorship service that were like slanging courses for thousands and thousands of dollars, bro. They were selling courses for thousands and thousands of dollars, you know. And like we were gonna make a podcast and like all this stuff, but like he was so desperate to like be part of like that mentorship service that like if I didn't agree completely with that mentorship service, then like it was just a no-go, you know. And I think it's so sometimes people can be blinded by like fancy marketing, you know, like fancy marketing can talk people into a lot of different things. Like if you're a guru, even though it's like it even came out to where like a lot of these gurus were like using their parents' cars and like stuff like that, to where it got out to where, you know, uh, a lot of these gurus were just kind of a fugazi, you know. Uh, but it's like he was so deer in headlights for that mentorship service that he just kind of like gave up on other opportunities that he had. Where if he would have kept working with this channel, like that podcast would probably be huge at this point in time. But it's just kind of like sometimes, man, sometimes, man, these mentorship service and like the marketing that comes with them is just so heavy that like that that a lot of unsuspecting people like start looking at these guys like they're celebrities when they're not. You know, like these guys are renting their parents' cars, they're borrowing their parents' cars and like flashing their parents' cars on there and looking, saying, "Look how successful I am, guys. You know, buy my trading course." You know, um, all right, and again, it's just kind of blinding people to where they treat them like celebrities, and then once the guru or the mentorship service has them like that, then they can do whatever they want. They can talk them into whatever they want afterwards, um, you know. And so you just got to be careful. You know what I mean? Most of the stuff you can find online is publicly available for free, and you don't have to pay some sleazy guru thousands of dollars to learn it. You know what I mean? It's just risk management is mostly what profitable trading is. It's just good risk management. You know, you don't need some guru driving a Lamborghini to teach you that. You just need to condition yourself through repetition over and over and over again until it becomes easier to do. That's really all it is. It's just repetition, learning, experience. You know, some dude driving a fancy car is not gonna teach you that much. And again, I think you got some people who like to do it themselves and learn themselves. You got some people who really want to mentor. Some people just really want to mentor. Um, and that's okay as long as you're not too gullible with it, you know. Yeah, but you need someone to ask questions. That was my issue. Sure, but there's a lot of people that aren't sleazy online that you can ask questions to. You know what I mean? How do I get these trades taken away? So like you can see my Tesla trades are pretty good. We bought it at the very bottom. I don't want these things to clutter my chart though. There's got to be a way to set this. Okay, here it is. Does that work? Okay, yeah, that worked. All right, cool. Honestly, we're up pretty nicely here. We got 15 shares left. I'm gonna go ahead and take another piece. Just lock it in. And then we can kind of sit on the rest. John, you're a mentor a little bit, right? Kind of. I mean, it depends on what you consider a mentor. Am I claiming to be a great trader? No. Am I trying to help new traders not lose their butt? Sure. Um, that's basically it. Like, do I have a lot of experience? Yes. Am I trying to help new traders not lose a bunch of money? Yes. Am I trying to teach traders how to make 1,000% a year? No. Am I selling any of it? No. Do I have the time to truly sit one on one with a bunch of people and teach them? No. Um, so it depends, but I don't trust anybody though, dude. I really just don't trust anybody. Anyways, Tesla up. Honestly, made it go away, but like you can see my trades here on this trade. I need to scale up in size a little bit on stocks, but like check it out. Look. Wait, how do I get it to go back up? I guess let me see what this is. Let me see what they call this. Order management, dealing management. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. So like here's my Tesla trade this morning. Not too shabby. You see, I started buying it at this low, taking profit into the bounce. We now pulled back a little bit. We're only got a third of the position left. Hey, what's up, Jamie? Yeah, but you can't teach your system on live stream. I can agree with that. You're probably right there. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's see what other stock market news we got going on today. Any other big news that I missed? Check out Yahoo Finance, see what they're saying today. Yeah, trading's a little bit light today on the run up to 4th of July. But we're actually going to trade a little actively today. Again, Top Step has their huge sale going on right now where you can get the base combine, which is typically $160, 160 something bucks. You can get it for $49. 49 bucks right now. It's like 75% off, dude. So again, I think the smart way, if you really want to get funded, where it's like, if you want to get funded like I do, like I'm going to, I bought like 4 or 5 accounts, and I'm just gonna push in these 4 or 5 accounts. And yeah, I don't like this on Tesla. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this position now. We're gonna go ahead and get out the rest, and we're flat. So that's the trade on Tesla this morning. Not too shabby. I'll take it. It wasn't really that bad. Oh wait, so this is dealing management, maybe. Let's see. Nope. Event notification. Nope, not it. Position cost line. Nope. What the heck? Order management. Okay, it's order management. Got it. All right, so that's where order management is. All right, so we are out of Tesla now. Not too bad. But yeah, if you want to take advantage of Top Step, again, Top Step funded account program for futures. They give you a demo. They test your skill. If you can hit the target while following their rules, they fund you between 50K up to 150K. They recently got rid of everything to where now there is no there's no 2 phases. It's only 1 step, 1 rule on Top Step now. So they've redefined their program, and they got the biggest sale they've ever done going on right now. So again, if you want to check it out, here is the link. Again, great way to help support your boy here, support this channel. Oh wait, that's wrong. It's not 20% off. It is huge off. Let me fix this. I should probably fix it in there too. So yeah, it's almost 75% off right now, man. Yeah, I've heard of that, CT. I've heard of it, but I've never actually used it. So like I've heard of it. Here, I messed up. There you go. I've heard of it. I got Carol this Dyson Airwrap thing for Christmas. And that thing was so freaking expensive, man. Just so expensive. Carol for Christmas wanted a Dyson Airwrap. If you ask like any lady that likes to do her hair, they know what a Dyson Airwrap is. That thing was hella expensive, man. That thing costs like $700 for a freaking straightener. But I got it for them. Now her and my daughter use it. They bring it everywhere. I don't know if it was worth it or not. It actually is kind of useful because, like, for instance, if I get if my shirt gets wet, if my shirt gets wet, I can put that Dyson Airwrap on high heat and I could just hold it over my shirt, and my wet spot on my shirt will dry up within like a minute of using that thing. So it's actually kind of useful for me as well. I don't use it on my hair. My hair's too crazy for that thing. But I already have curls. They use it to get curls. I already got curls. But the point is, I found uses for it as well. SPY dipped back down. Do you think we're going to bounce today? We also did a poll this morning. 77% green, they say, 23% red. Hey, yeah, thank you, Finch. I appreciate it. My girl did a trial with it, didn't end up keeping it. Wasn't worth it for her. Yeah, I mean, I got it for my wife as like a Christmas present. It was like her big gift. Haven't done so well. I know I have Top Step. I'm sponsored by Top Step. They're a sponsor of mine. So, I mean, I'm going to have Top Step. You know. They're cool for sure. Just doesn't do much with their hair like that. Yeah. I mean, I've got really curly hair. So, you know, there's not really much I can do with that thing. But my daughter loves it. How PMI? Yeah, PMI today is the biggest thing we got going on today. PMI data at 10 o'clock is the big kind of story of the day. It's 7:30 market time right now, so we still got a couple hours. But yeah, the big story today is PMI data. And again, this is probably the slowest day of the week, and then next week we got more stuff. We got ISM manufacturing PMI today, which is big. You know, that's the biggest thing today. ISM manufacturing PMI. At 9:45, we got regular PMI. So manufacturing numbers. If you don't know what PMI is, it's the Purchasing Managers Index. It's just a relevant thing that basically shows you the state of manufacturing. You know, below 50 means manufacturing is contracting. Above 50 reading means manufacturing is expanding. And the degree at which it's over or under 50 is how severe the expansion or contraction is in these markets, right? So the PMI measures the activity level of the purchasing managers in the manufacturing sector. Again, a reading above 50 indicates expansion, below 50 indicates contraction. And again, that data drops today. ISM manufacturing PMI expectations are at 47.2. 47.2. So they're basically guessing a slight contraction in those sectors. Who would have thought people would buy a hair dryer for over 100? The Dyson Airwrap, dude, it's not just a hair dryer though. It's not just a blow dryer. Like what it is, I'm trying to think of like a comparison product here for it, right? Because like at this point, I've seen it, I've used it with my wife and my daughters. What it basically is, it kind of has different extensions you can use where it's like there's a curler and you can pop the curler off and you can use a straightener, and then you can pop that off and you can use like a regular brush with heat, like a heat brush, and then you can pop that off and you have like a wave extension on it. So it basically has like 6 or 7 extensions that allow you to do all these different things. It's not just a basic hair dryer. And the whole purpose, like the reason they like it is because it's fast, right? Where like a conventional straightener will take a long time to straighten your hair. With this thing, man, you can get your hair straightened quick. You can get your hair straightened fast, you know? And so that's basically what happens. But again, whether it's worth $700 is a completely different story that I just really don't know. I think, yeah, you could argue that, but like, I don't know, man. You know? Market's still down a decent amount here. Again, we're pulling back a little bit. The question is, do we bounce? Uh, I don't want my practice account. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of learning how to use all these different things. Privacy mode. Hotkeys. Hmm. All right, so market is dipping down a little bit. All right, so honestly, I have no idea how to even buy. Let's pull up multiple windows here. NASDAQ. Does anybody know how you place an order on TradingView? Yeah, I'm on TradingView right now, but I have no idea how to like actually place an order. I have my account set up, no open positions. Again, I've never actually used TradingView for like trading. uh, Streams, charts, mons, ideas, calendar, hot data window, alerts, trade evades. Yeah, that looks good, but where's my positions list? How do you do this, man? All right, chat. I need your help here. Would you say that your main tactic on this channel is short-term momentum scalping, then in the background you swing trade? I mean, my main tactic on this channel is covering economic data mostly, right? The way I day trade is scalping for sure, but I'm actually a better swing trader. So a lot of my content has been focused more on swing trading lately over day trading, just because I swing trade a little bit better than I day trade. Um, I don't know what happened to sharper image. Yeah, it's linked to my broker. Yeah, I've linked it to my broker. I don't know whether it's going to go up or down. No idea. Yeah, it's hard to use different brokers trading. Advanced. No, I don't want that. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we also have news here, which is pretty good too. But yeah, I just don't know how to pull up the trading window. We got trade evade selected, trading settings, buy sell buttons. Where are the buy sell buttons on TradingView? Sorry, I'm still learning this here. So Tesla started to pull back pretty quickly. Tesla down to 278.30s. Okay, so I got the settings here. Trading settings. Buy sell buttons. Where are the buy sell buttons, dude? No, I don't want to add an alert. Yeah. All right, so I'm looking at this window here. Let's see if this thing helps me. We got our broker up. Wait. All right, market still pull it down a little bit. We add the broker, and then what? Yeah, my thing is like, where's the actual trading buttons? Chat, y'all help me out with this. Do I have to side click on the chart to trade? No open positions yet. Well, for sure, because have you tried turning it off at all to get a half? You know, on the right, click the plus sign. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Right. I don't see a plus sign on the right. I see a clock, a data window, a hot list, a calendar, ideas, minds, chats, idea streams, notifications, order panel. Nope, that didn't work. Dom. Is the only way I can trade on TradingView. Okay, I got it. I figured it out. Sheesh, bro. That was kind of a pain, dude, to figure that out. I finally got it. NQU3. Okay, here's the NASDAQ. All right, I got it. All right, I got it. All right, I got it. Patience, guys, patience. We got this. Okay. We got it. All right. Market's still dipping down a little bit. I don't know if I want to buy it right now. It's too down. No, I don't need a subscription. Yeah, I got it. It's just kind of a pain. I don't like trading off the chart. So I don't really like that about TradingView specifically, but like that's all right. Again, in market news today, market's a little bit slow. Tesla's up over 6%, or at least it was up over 6%. Now Tesla's down a little bit, but that's okay. It's still gapping up pretty strong here. You can, if you zoom out, you really see the size of the Tesla gap. It's been pretty big. Apple dropped a little bit this morning. If we look at Apple, there's Palantir. I'm going to put up Apple here instead. What is that? I didn't want that. Get that out of the way. Apple. I want Apple. There we go. Apple. So you can kind of see Apple is dipping a little bit today. It's down. So Apple's down today, believe it or not. Apple had a pretty big green day Friday, though, so we're still pretty set for Apple. Apple's still okay. Pawn, I haven't even put up my Discord yet, brother, so let me throw that thing up now. There we go. There we go. All right, so this one is that. Got it. This one is this one. All right. Market's still dipping pretty heavily here. TradingView did is delayed. No, I already got the monthly fees for TradingView. I've been using it. What's up, Doug? Okay, what's up, man? What's up, Jonathan? Good morning, John in chat. Hey, what's up, dude? Import. Great. Will Tesla dump at the open? Maybe. Say the answer, please. The answer to what? How I trade on TradingView? Yeah, I figured it out. I figured out how to trade on TradingView. Apple's still trying to hold Tesla. Let's see if it bounces. Holding Tesla 260 call, 7 to 7 expiry, back above 281 in its blue skies this morning on Moonshot. Yeah, to trade on TradingView, you just hit the like to do it, you side click the chart and you go to the very right side by the price, and then you just click buy at whatever level you want to buy it at. I don't really know what level I want to buy it at, but yeah, that's all you do. Getting out might be an issue, but I think I'm definitely a TradingView beginner, that's for sure. It's early days for a really beneficial yield. For what? What happened to your setup? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, it's funny. It's like every time I travel, you know, and again, if you follow my stream, you know I've been traveling for like a month straight now. Honestly, I'm tired. But like we went to Florida, and then we went to the beach. And then now we are in Michigan. And so we've just been traveling a lot. And I'm not saying this to anybody, but like every time I travel, people are like, "Hey, are you and Carol okay? Did you move back into your mom's basement?" uh, Not today, not yet. Carol's here. My kids are here. We're in Michigan right now. Um, and so we were at my mother-in-law's. And Michigan's nice. Honestly, the weather's so much nicer here than Texas. Way nicer. But yeah, we're good. We're in Michigan, the great state of Michigan. Uh, yeah, it's been rainy for sure. It's been definitely rainy. It's definitely been rainy, and that's all right. Hey, we got over 300 people here. Dude, just spend the time. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We certainly appreciate it. Let's keep the growth up here. Again, the market volume might be a little bit low. We're here during the summer. Michigan's really nice during the summer. But honestly, I really like Moo here, man. You see me, I got in one trade. We are slightly green on Moo today. Slightly green. We got into one trade that we're profitable on this morning. And now we are kind of sitting tight. Up a little bit on the day. Very small. If you guys have any other trades that you think are going to be justifiable dip buys, I could buy Tesla again here. I bought the last dip. Thinking about buying this new dip too, but I don't know what I want to do with this. So here's the latest dip. It's at 278. I think it could be justifiable for a dip. I'm going to go ahead and buy another 10 shares here on Tesla. All right, so we are in that. I'll go and get another 10. All right, we're in 20 shares. I don't think I'm going to take more than 20 shares here. But the platform I'm using right now, guys, is a platform called Moo. So the stock trading platform I'm using is a platform called Moo. They're actually really nice, to be honest. They're actually really solid. What Moo does is like they allow you to what Moo does is they if you open up an account, they give you, if you open up an account and deposit $100 at least, they give you 5 free stocks, right? The 5 free stocks I got were like Palantir was one of them. I got Grab. I got a couple free stocks that were actually worth a decent amount. If you open up an account and deposit over $1,000, they'll give you 15 free stocks, right? So 15 free stocks, pretty good deal. Immediately, like, for me at least, it was like an immediate 5 to 10% on my money. If you deposit over 5,000, they give you the previous 15 free stocks plus a free share of either Google or Tesla. And I did get Tesla on Moo. They did give me Tesla. Moo has 0 commission stock and option trades. 0 commission stock and option trades. They are also open the entire session of pre-market, which is why you see me using them now instead of TOS. They're open the entire session of pre-market. They're open from 4 a.m. I could trade as soon as I got up this morning and started my stream. I could trade on Moo. The charts are really nice. It's a lot like Webull. They've got a great news section. And overall, they're just a cool platform. Again, I like they have free unusual option activity. I can go to the market hot section. Again, you can kind of see Friday was a huge green day. Here's a heat map from Moo from last Friday. Very green Friday. Everything was basically green on Friday. And now we're starting to see some kind of reels back from it. The question is the market pushed up so much Friday that we start to correct a little bit today? I think it's possible. I do think it's possible. But again, if you want to check out Moo, they are a sponsor of mine. But again, a pretty good deal. And again, an immediate, like at least 5% immediate, for using them. And so I thought they were pretty dope here. They're pretty good. Let me find my link. But yeah, if you want to check out Moo, I'm going to put this link up here too, pinned to the top of the chat if you want to check them out. Again, great way to help support the channel. You get a bunch of free stocks. I'll pin it to the top. Taylor Swift concert was Friday and Saturday. What happened Saturday? Joe Burrow said he doesn't listen to her music, but she is real popular. People paid $8,000 for a retail ticket. What a ridiculous thing. I would never pay that much. That's crazy high. $8,000 for Taylor Swift, dude. Taylor Swift can go somewhere. I'm not giving her that much money. I'm not giving Swift that much money. That's way too much for Taylor Swift. 8K? Bro, I'm not paying 8K to go see anybody, dude. The only way I'm paying 8K is if Leonard Skinner comes back, you know. I'll pay them 8K, but that's it. Do you like Mumu better than Toss? Yeah. For the sole reason that I can actually day trade actively in the early morning session. The Green Day concert coming to Louisville, maybe 8K. Yeah, but who's going to pay that, bro? Like, seriously, I'm not spending 8K. $8,000, dude. And I make a lot of money, too. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm just saying, like, I've got good income coming in. I ain't paying 8K, dude. The only way I would ever pay that much is if my daughter came to me and was like, Daddy, I have to go. You know, if it was like some super huge thing for her, then maybe I'd do it for like a huge special occasion. But it would have to be it's going to be a tough sell for me to spend 8K on anybody, especially Taylor Swift. No offense to her. All right, Tesla dipping down a little bit. I am in Tesla right now, but I will cut it pretty fast if I need to. We're down like $6 from the trade, so it could be worse. I forgot the market was up so much today. Hey, my guy William, he said, is the stock market a zero-sum game, meaning someone had to lose for someone to win? Please explain how stock market pay out those winning. The stock market, there's always two sides to a trade, for sure, right? There's always two sides. So when you buy a stock, somebody had to sell that stock. You know, it doesn't mean they lost. It just means they potentially missed out on gains. But yeah, there's always two sides to a trade. The real way like money's made is just by growth. You know, like companies grow over time. They start producing more money. Shareholders, which are individual investors into those companies, are going to grow with the company as the company starts to earn and more money. So do the shareholders. Now, of course, there's going to be some traders that lose as well. It just depends on what you're doing. But yeah, you know, I think a lot of people day trade, lose, and then say the stock market's rigged. If you're really struggling to make money, invest. You know, you diversify and buy blue chip healthy companies for 5 to 10 years. You're almost guaranteed to make money. You know, the problem is everybody wants to gamble. And again, I day trade, but I have enough disposable income to where I can do so safely and, you know, and I understand the risks. But the easiest money in the market is actually investing. It's value investing. It's researching healthy blue chip, large cap companies and just diversifying into them and sitting. That's the easiest money to make. That's what's almost guaranteed to make money. But again, it's not the shiniest thing, but it's the easiest to make money. And I appreciate the donation. Thank you, kind sir, for that donation. I appreciate it. All right, so we're now down on Tesla. I want to give it a time to bounce, but I will sell this pretty quickly too if it can't hold. Like today we're down like $8 or something, so could be worse. We'll give it time to bounce. I'm trying to see if the market will bounce too. How do you make money shorting then? No, the way you make money shorting is that you borrow the shares from long-term investors, and then again, I've gone through how shorting is. Like shorting is essentially going up to your neighbor and saying, yo, let me borrow a bag of sugar. And your neighbor's a long-term investor, right? Going up to him saying, hey, let me borrow a bag of sugar. And a bag of sugar costs $1, but you think it's going to drop to 50 cents. And so you borrow the bag of sugar, sell it immediately, take the $1, put it in your pocket, wait for the price of sugar to drop to 50 cents, buy a bag of sugar back for 50 cents and then return it to your neighbor, thus profiting 50 cents from that borrow. Now your neighbor's holding long-term into sugar anyway. So your neighbor's holding sugar long-term anyway. So he doesn't care that much because he's holding it for 30 years. And so the price of sugar will obviously appreciate over that time. And so even though he lost money on that short-term deal, he's completely oblivious to it because, again, he's holding it for 30 years and the bag of sugar is going to appreciate so much in that 30-year time that it doesn't matter, right? That is what shorting is. The reason you can't short penny stocks is because there's not a lot of long-term investors that are willing to loan out shares for you to short, right? It's why blue chip large cap companies or ETB are easy to borrow, is because there's so many long-term investors sitting in the S&P or Apple or Amazon or whatever that they don't need to locate shorts. Now you try to do that with a penny stock, that's a completely different story. Here's the 7 a.m. scrum. So here's the 7 a.m. scrum. Yeah, Jeremy, listen, it's all good for you to talk about mentors and stuff like that, as long as you don't try to plug them here. Do not try to promote them. Do not try to plug them. Do not message anybody telling them you got some great mentorship. Again, you can talk about it. Don't be specific about who it is. You can say your mentor is great, and that's great. That's cool. I hope you make money in the market, sir. Just friendly request of not promoting whomever it is. Yeah, don't short Tesla. One of the strongest stock. The smartest thing to do is buy a dip, like when Tesla was 245 a week ago. Yeah, dip buys are usually my favorite strategies for sure. So like dip buys are really what make me my money. Ooh, all right. Where's my window? Come on. Hold on, let me see. There it is. All right, how many do I want? I don't know, so I'm trying out TradingView. Where's Tradeovate? I'm still in Tesla here right now. Let me see what I'm looking like in Tesla. Okay, so I'm actually still green on the day and flat on the position total. Let's see if the SPY bounces again. We're in Tesla still. Again, I can show you my actual trades on Tesla on the day. Let me see if I can figure out how to put it up. I think it's order management. So it'll like show you all the little buys I got into yesterday. We got into this trade on Tesla earlier, where we bought it on the dip, sold on the bounce. We bought it here again too. We'll see if this works. Well, yeah, most brokers do that. It's called these are orders getting filled that a lot of brokers don't let you trade until 7 or 8. And so that's why you see kind of some influx of sales or buys coming in right at that point in time, is because, but the good thing about Mubu is that you can trade the entire session. I've been day trading most of the day today. I mean, I disagree with that actually, Jeremy. As much as I critique gurus and stuff like that, again, as much as I critique gurus and all that stuff, I don't think somebody charging you for I don't think somebody charging you for mentorship is wrong necessarily. Like I know I'm not, again, I would never be able to sell mentorship. I'd get so much heat from it that I backed myself into a corner in terms of like, I'm never going to charge for content. I'm never going to sell a mentorship program. Um, but like, I understand people needing to charge for it. It doesn't matter how smart you are, how profitable you are. You're always going to value your time. Like, nobody is going to just teach you trading unless they really know you personally. Um, Smart people value their time, and I think, you know, most people are not gonna just teach you a bunch of secret trading secrets uh, for free, And so I'm okay with people charging for mentorship programs, believe it or not. I just don't think that anybody should be charging thousands of dollars a year for it or whatever it is. I think that's way too high. I think that's unreasonable, and I think that a lot of them are just predatory towards new traders, where they're spot new traders. They know new traders don't know any better. They promise them and sell them a dream and then just kind of rip them off. And that's something that I'm highly critical of, because I think that happens a lot in markets, believe it or not. That happens a ton. So my job is to help traders avoid that, if that makes sense. Have you ever had a pet bunny? I have, Kenny. So my dad was a falconer, right? My dad was a falconer. So my dad hunts with falcons, right? With hawks, mostly red tail and Harris hawks is what he hunted with, what he hunts with. So growing up, he was a falconer. But we actually had pet rabbits that were not hawk food. They were not hawk food. So we had pet bunnies. They're hard to keep, to be honest. Pet rabbits are hard to keep. But we had pet rabbits. I had a bunch of pets growing up. I had pet snakes. Ironically, hawks eat snakes and they eat rabbits, but they never ate our pets. They tried a couple times though. But yeah. All right, so we're building up a cushion. We're still at Tesla. Tesla's tried to react well, but it's a little slow. I don't have any price targets for Tesla. Market closes at 2 p.m. today. What is it? 1 p.m., 2 p.m.? Yeah, hard to keep rabbit around talks for sure. Yeah, I mean, again, it's not there's nothing secret is the point. Like, and that's a point that I make pretty regularly here, which is that, like, most of the content that these gurus or mentors sell are publicly available content. So like, you don't actually need a mentor. You could probably find almost all of that stuff available for free. And of course, like, again, there's a huge factor of confirmation bias in trading. Confirmation bias is huge in trading. So like, some of the most common things is that somebody gets a mentorship, right? And so immediately after they get a mentorship, they want to confirm that the time and energy and maybe sometimes money that they spent on that mentorship is worth it, right? And so what do they say after they get a mentor? Oh, mentor is the best decision I ever made. He's just the greatest ever. This guy is just the greatest ever. He's the greatest trader of all time ever. And now he's my mentor. It's just the greatest thing ever. It's definitely worth it, they say. You get somebody that spends $3,000 on a course, right? Somebody spends $3K on a course. What do they say about that course? It doesn't matter. That course could be one freaking sentence. What are they going to say? They say, oh man, this is the greatest course I've ever taken. It's definitely worth it. It's just the greatest course ever of all time. There's no course better than the course that I just took, and it has nothing to do with the fact that I just spent $3,000 on it, and it instead is just truly valuable, right? Like, confirmation bias, it's incredibly prevalent in trading. It's something you see all the time. I see it constantly. But again, to understand who I am as a person, anytime I hear that, alarm bells go off in my head. I don't trust anybody. Misery loves company. Sometimes people that get ripped off or that waste time, sometimes they do mental gymnastics to avoid the truth in their head, right? So they'll tell everybody else to do the same thing that they're doing. And again, I'm not saying that's anybody here. I'm not saying that's anybody, but I'm skeptical, of course, as I always am. Yeah. Yeah, so again, market's trying to bounce. I'm still in Tesla right now. Tesla's been basically flat since the open here. I'm tired a lot of the time. It's a constant focus. Oh, dude, I got kids. Kids wear me out. Kids just wear me out, man. I don't think we have anything coming out today right at 8:30. I'm pretty sure it's pretty flat. We got S&P manufacturing PMI dropping at 9:45. It's 8:10, so we still got like an hour and 30 minutes. SPY bouncing up a little bit. That's nice. Let's see if it keeps it up. NASDAQ bouncing up a little bit too. SPY bouncing up a little bit. Again, we'll see if it actually holds. I'm in a few different trades here where I'm just kind of sitting tight. I'm still in Tesla right now. You can see Tesla, I'm pretty neutral on this one, though, at this point. I've been sitting in it for a minute. We're still green on the day. I'm pretty flat on this Tesla trade. I'm trying to give it time to bounce. Again, after the 8 a.m. scrum, it's just been kind of flat, sideways and neutral. Not a lot going on. We're still green technically on the day on Mumu, but less green for sure. I learned by watching you. Hey, thanks, man. Just remember, I'm not an expert. I'm not a mentor. I'm not a pro trader. I don't guarantee any results. I'm not liable if you lose money. Um, always be responsible for your own stuff. Definitely not an investment professional. Not liable if you lose. I don't even claim to be a good trader. The channel's called Beginner Trading because we're just a resource for traders, a community and a resource of traders. I'm not trying to be some expert guru slanging courses at you guys. Yeah, the whole market will probably be pretty light today, is my guess here, based off of just nothing else is really going on. Again, it is the day before the 4th, right? So it's going to be a slower day. All right, so we got a little bit of green trade here. We were just kind of sitting back waiting for the market to do something. All right, very unique situation. I'll just say that I got lucky better with someone in real life, which most people won't find, and I completely agree with you. Most mentors are BS, 100%, man. How many people are scared to trade, and do you think it is important to have fear or be fearless? So this is a really good question. What Kenny said. He said, "How many people are scared to trade, and do you think it's important to have a fear of the market or to be fearless of markets?" I'm gonna say it's a little bit of both. You definitely have to have respect for the market, is what it is. You definitely have to respect the market to a certain extent. Like you have to, you definitely got to respect the market to a certain extent. If you do not respect the market will humble you. So you have to respect the market to a certain extent. You have to understand that the market can cause you to lose money and you have to be realistic about goals. Now, you can't be afraid to take risk. Risk is a necessary part of this game, and so you can't be afraid to take risk, but you need to have a reasonable expectation, right? The big problem a lot of people face is like they have no reasonable expectation. Like they're trying to roll $1,000 into $30,000 in a week. And like, of course, that's not a reasonable expectation. Like some people might be able to do that, but it's mostly just gambling. Like the more you push, eventually you're going to be able to do that if you lose 30 accounts in a row, but you're still down total trying to do that. And so you should be scared of the market to a certain extent, but not so scared to where you're unable to take risks. Build a system. The more you do a system, the easier trading becomes, but it really varies on the person. Market's still struggling here. It's still trying, but it's still struggling. That was the answer I wanted to hear. Thank you. I agree. Yeah, it's a little bit of both. I mean, you can't be completely afraid of the market. Like I've known some traders that were just scared, right? Like they had a hard time like executing on their trades. Like they would find the A+ setup, they would learn the strategy, but when it came time to hit the buy button, they just stopped. They couldn't. They just got stuck. They just refused to move. And then I've also known traders who they just clicking buttons constantly. They're just buying up everything, selling everything, and then that causes people to lose as well. So it really is a balance of both of those things, right? Like you need to fear the market enough to respect it. You need to be fearless enough of the market to where you'll actually jump when you need to jump. And again, so it's a middle ground, as is many things in life. Yeah, risk management's always healthy for sure. That's me with the sell button. Well, the sell button's the most important one, bro, because you can make money, but if you don't cut it in time, you're still gonna get your butt kicked, man. Sell button's the big one you got to do. Yeah, I mean, again, most of this can boil down to repetition, conditioning through repetition. Again, it's like Pavlov and the dogs. It's classical conditioning in yourself. You just condition yourself through repetition. You do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until you don't have to think about it as much and you don't worry about it as much. And you've done it so many times to where it's just kind of like, if I lose, I lose. Now you need to have, again, reasonable expectations is key. You got to be reasonable in your expectations for profit in the market. You can't expect to make, again, one of the biggest causes of conflict in the chat, in my live stream chat, is like you get a bunch of people who are just brainwashed, for lack of a better word, into thinking that they're going to make 20% a week. Like, bro, like you're not going to be able to consistently make 20% a week. If you could, listen to me, if you could consistently make 20% every week and you have documented history of yourself doing so over an extended period of time, Goldman Sachs would pay you hundreds of millions of dollars, maybe billions of dollars for that specific system. If you could actually make 20% in a week, every week, not every week, but a large majority of weeks, if you can make 20%, Goldman Sachs is going to pay hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars for that, right? The reason a lot of these guys on YouTube are not billionaires is because they don't actually have a system like that. And so all the mindless, sheep, for lack of a better word, that are watching them claim to make 20% a week are hearing that and they're like, oh, I got to make 20% a week, where it's like they might be up $100 or $200 or $300 or $500 on the week, but instead of accepting that big W, that's a good win, they keep pushing because they've got to make 20% in a week, right? And so then they just keep pushing until their account's gone. And then most of the time they're like, hey, it's rigged. Like, this is rigged. You can't make money in the market. It's like, well, you're following the wrong people. You're following people that are just selling you a dream that's not going to ever happen. And experience understands the market better than that, and understands where it's nonsense and where it's not, and that takes time to really recognize. But it's like, for whatever reason, bro, I get these random dudes show up in my chat room and they're like, yeah, bro, I'm making 20K a week, or I'm making 20% a week, they say. And it's like, are you really though? And then they'll argue with me like it's absolutely true. And they'll act like I don't know what I'm talking about because I don't believe it. And it's just kind of like, anybody that truly understands the nature of the market understands nobody is making 20% every week. Like, that is a ludicrous expectation. You know, maybe one week you might make 20%. And another very common thing of the market, another very common thing that you'll see people do in the market is that, like, they'll have one specific gain. They might make 20K one week, right? And then they're like, oh, I make 20K a week in trading. It's like, do you really make 20K, or did you make 20K one week? And now you're just acting like you do that every week. It's kind of like drop shippers, right? Drop shippers, they'll say, yeah, I'm making 100K a week drop shipping. It's like they might have 100K in sales one week, right? And so their actual profit's probably like less than 10% of that, so less than 10K. But it's like, if they make 100K in sales one week, they're telling everybody they're making 100K a week just so they can sell their new drop shipping course. And that's the same thing that happens in trading. And so it takes a experienced eye to kind of recognize, the fugazi unicorn dust type thing that a lot of these nonsense guys are putting out there, and understanding like, hey, that's not real systems. Those aren't real longevity systems in the market. All right. There we go. Taking some gains on the NASDAQ. Nice. All right, guys. We're still in Tesla, still in the SPY here. So I make 20% a week off of a $1,000 account. You're telling me I am a rare trader? I am telling you, you are full of crap if you think you're making 20% a week every week, bro. Again, you might make 20% one week, taking massive risk in that account, sir. But you're not going to be able to recreate that every week. And if you think you can, then you are, no offense, but for lack of a better word, naive. Again, like, you might make 20%, but the risk that you're taking to make that 20% is not sustainable, sir. So, like, you might make 20% one week, and then you might try to do it again, and you might make it again the next week. You might try to do it again, your whole account's gone. Everything you made in those previous 2 weeks are done. And that's what it takes to make 20% in a week. And so, again, you can believe you are, and that's fine. But it's not sustainable. Yeah, market closed at 1 p.m. today. Market's going up a little bit still. We are sitting tight. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, maybe. It's just not sustainable, though. And again, it's a lot of new traders. They just eat it up. They just don't know any better. They just get kind of talked into thinking that that's like a reasonable expectation. Most of them are following people who are promising them and selling them a dream. And then They come here and they're like, all right, you can't make 20% a week. Huh, you suck then if you can't make 20% a week. And it's just like, all right, guys, you know. Yeah, blue chips have been thriving this year for sure. Um, Yeah, Tesla gapped up that high, Sweet Al, mostly from Tesla's gapping up that high mostly from their delivery numbers doing much better than expected. So their delivery numbers came out much better than expected. And so today you can kind of see Tesla gapping up from all of that pretty high. So you can see Tesla closed Friday at 261s. They are now at about 277s for Tesla. So they're gapping up much higher. I try to grow my account 20% a year, much more reasonable goal there. 20% a year is much more reasonable as a goal. If you could do 30 or 40% a year, you're elite, but like, here's what happens. If you want to know what really happens here, it's like traders take a small account that they have to gamble like really heavily to make big returns, right? So it's like, if you take $1,000 account and then you really gamble with that account, right? You risk the whole account making some big trades, you can make 20%. And then like traders do that where it's like they're risking their account. And if you keep trying to do that, you're just going to destroy your whole account. But it's like they do that once, right? And they were like, oh, that's easy. I made 20%. And it's like, yeah, sure you did. But it's not sustainable. Like you're not going to be able to keep doing that. Eventually, it's kind of like the martingale roulette strategy, where the martingale roulette strategy in the martingale roulette strategy, you double your bet each time, right? You risk more each time, basically. So you bet $5. If you lose, you bet $10. If you lose, you bet $20. If you lose, you bet $40, so forth and so on, right? And so you're a large majority of the time, you're going to win with the martingale roulette strategy. You would have to lose 6 times in a row to lose at the martingale roulette strategy, right? And so people that don't understand probabilities, they might say, oh, well, you're always going to win. It's like, no, like eventually you're going to lose, and you're going to lose so much money when you lose that it's going to compensate for everything you made prior to that plus way more, you know? And so it's the same thing with trading. Like you can make 20% in a week, but the risk that you're taking to do so is so high that it's not sustainable. That like the more you continue to try to make 20% in a week, the greater the likelihood of entire demise in your account. That's what like these young traders need to understand, is that it's like anybody can take big gambles and make 20% on their account. The problem, hey Sassy, the problem is that it's not sustainable. And if you keep trying to make those big percentages, you're just going to lose more and more and more. Let's do the math. 20% a week consistently is like turning 1,000 into 7 million a year. No one can and did that. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Alex, listen, man, I'm not trying to rain on your parade. I mean, Alex, again, do your thing, man. I'm not going to rain on your parade, brother. Do your thing. I sell options. Well, options is very much like the martingale roulette strategy, where it's like you make money a large majority of the time selling options. The problem is that selling options, specifically short options, has an infinite risk. Because a stock can go up in an infinite amount against you. And so a large majority of options expire worthless. And the reason options are very risky is because people get addicted to them. They start selling options, and they're making money most of the time when they do it. They're making money a large majority of the time selling options. But they take that one option that goes against them, and they lose everything they've made plus more. It's very similar to martingale roulette strategy, and it's one of the reasons selling options, your broker requires approval to sell options, because it's very tempting to do so, and a lot of people lose their whole life savings doing it. to where they lose a bunch and then they owe their broker more because the stock can go up an infinite amount against them if it's a short option. So there's just lots of risk there too. Just be careful, guys. Yeah, so the market is moving up about a good bit. And we did get a nice little reversal on chart prime. If you want to see what I did here, so we did make a little bit. Good morning. If you want to see what I did a little bit here, you can kind of see chart prime right here, where the nice thing about this is that, like, here's chart prime. It's a trading view indicator service that I can use in stocks, crypto, forex, futures. Let me put the right ones up here. I kind of play around with some other ones, but let me put the right ones up. So again, it's called chart prime. It's a trading view indicator service. You can use it in stocks, crypto, forex, futures. You can kind of see here, I got the reversal up signal on the mini NASDAQ, and we wrote it up. You can kind of see our orders going through. And this is chart prime. It's a trading view indicator service. So again, they're a sponsor of mine as well, but they can be just powerful. Like if you look at this trading view indicator service, they give me these reversal symbols. If you actually look at how many times like the reversal works, my favorite one is using on a 5-minute chart, because again, you can kind of see why they're so powerful. Again, this is like $35 a month. I use them a lot in futures as well. But like, look, reversal down signal here, huge drops over hours, the entire pre-market session. I caught this one. You can see the actual orders I got involved here. We had the reversal up signal, and we did get a nice little bounce, and I was able to make a nice little green trade on my futures account using chart prime. If you keep scrolling back here, you'll notice how accurate these are. Like, again, my favorite is using the SPY on a 5-minute chart. The SPY on a 5-minute chart. Look, reversal down, drops. Reversal up, bounce. I really like it when I get multiple, when I get an engulfing candle, either a bullish or a bearish engulfing candle and a reversal up signal within like a 5 to 10 minute period of time. Nice confirmation and a bounce there. And again, this is just a small piece of what they offer. They have smart money concepts. If you want to see like extension built into these, you can look at actual chart patterns as well. So you can kind of see where support and resistance is, where the equilibrium is, where the smart, like if you don't know what smart money concepts are, they're very powerful trading systems. I can also put up chart patterns here as well. It'll show me actual chart patterns, oscillators, their dynamic reversal. Look at the wedge pattern that it shows here. And so you can see the reversal ups are around the wedge patterns. There's just so much that they offer for $35 a month. And I do use it heavily in my trading, and it's very cheap. Again, you get 40% off if you use my link. It's $35 a month, $34 a month if you use everything. And again, I find them to be incredibly useful, incredibly useful. So again, if you want to check them out, great way to help support the channel. On that one trade, I am up about $300, maybe $250 on chart prime. I'll have to go back and look using the chart prime reversal symbols. And so again, if you want to check them out, here is the link. That indicator is called the Market Oracle. It's called the Market Oracle. So yeah, it's called the Market Oracle, and I used it on the NASDAQ. But there's also a little bit more active one called the Market Oracle Pro. There's a bunch. There's a lot of stuff that they offer, to be honest. All right, so we're still in Tesla here. We're kind of flat. The SPY turned just now. See if the market can bounce a little bit. Again, we're still in Tesla. We're basically flat on the day, which I guess could be worse. Hey, what's up, UV? How's trading futures? Trading futures is all right. Futures were green. Again, you can kind of see, where is it? I put trading view up. I gotta add it back. But we're doing good. Again, you can kind of see today in futures currently we are open. We are up about 267. Trading futures, so we're okay right now. We'll see if we keep it up. Well, yeah, it's not going to catch everything here, you know. And again, if you haven't already checked out Top Step, Top Step's got the biggest sale they've ever done today. You get a base package on Top Step for $49 a month, and they also eliminated all the different steps. There's only one step and one rule on Top Step right now, and the base combine for the next couple weeks is $49 a month. It's a pretty good deal. So again, if you want to check them out, link is in the description. I'm not sure what it says, but it's 75% off. It doesn't matter with the link. So if you go to my link right now, you get it for almost 75% off. It's like $49 for the base one. I bought up like 4 or 5 of these, you know. Have a question on Tesla. So I have long dated calls in September. Last time price hit this high, I doubled my money. I know you don't give out financial advice. You think I would close? I have no idea, dude. I'm not really a super options guy. A cash account does not get around everything, Will. So the big problem with a cash account is obvious, which is that you can't really day trade actively on a cash account. Like you could day trade and you get a T1 settlement, so you get settlement in one day, but the problem is you can only go long and you still have to wait for your funds to settle. And so unless you've got like 20K, 15K, you're not going to be able to day trade actively. Even if you have 15 or 20K, you don't have a margin account, so you can only basically go long, which is severely restrictive if you're trying to day trade. And day trading, you really got to be able to go both ways. And so, yeah, it's just not the same. Like you really need a margin account. Futures market has no PDT rule. It's one of the reasons Top Step is so useful, is because like there's no PDT in futures. You can day trade and short in futures without being restricted by the pattern day trading rule. And again, Top Step right now, it's the best of both worlds, right? Where it's like you have limited risk. If you lose on Top Step, again, base package is $49, right? $49, right? So if you lose, you're down less than $50. What they do is they give you a demo and they test your skill. On the base one, they give you a 50K demo. If you can hit 3K without losing, I believe it's 2K. So a 2 to 3 ratio, very reasonable 2 to 3 ratio. If you could pass that testing and do those things, then they fund you 50 grand with a 90% split, and you get to keep your first $10,000 in profit as well. Again, but the real edge of that is that like I can day trade the S&P 500. A lot of people like day trading the SPY. I can day trade the S&P 500 in futures of what's called the E-mini or the NASDAQ or currencies or commodities. And the patterns are the same. They move on economic data. So there's just a lot of reasons to trade futures. And if you want to check out the link in the description. They have their biggest sale going on right now. So you should take advantage of it if you haven't. Do you use Top Step? Yes. Yes, I use Top Step. Of course I use it. That's not true. Only able to go long. Well, you could buy inverse ETFs, but that's technically going long still. Options give you power of leverage and compound interest. You can basically create your bank. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm just not a big guy for options. And so I'm not really using options a bunch, you know. Hey, what's up, Tiny? Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, he said, be honest. It's like, dude, of course I use Top Step, man. I use it every day. I'm using it today. All right, the NASDAQ's still dipping down a little bit. I'm going to wait, I think. I'm down a little bit on my Tesla trade. I'll probably end up cutting some of my futures trades today. We'll give it time. We're bouncing up a little bit. Yeah, I'm good, Tiny. No worries. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, so if you don't understand, like, okay, a cash account, you can't go short. You don't get instant settlement. You got to wait a day to get settlement, right? So you can't go short. You got to wait a day to get settlement. A margin account gives you instant settlement, and you can short in a margin account. But if you have less than 25K, you can't day trade more than 3 times a week. So like the better option is the futures market. So most people are going to do better as futures. All right, let's get this video ready. We got PMI data. We got the ISM data, guys, the ISM manufacturing data. All right, guys. All right, so we got Tesla delivery numbers boosting the market. Tesla did do delivery numbers here. Let's see what else we got. We do have ISM data today. All right, there we go. All right, so the market's still dipping down pretty heavily here. Tesla's dipping down. I am down a little bit, and that's all right. We're just going to wait and see if we get some better data reports coming out. Let's see if the market can bounce a little bit. It's still a little tight right now. Bouncing it back up a little bit. Tesla's still dipping. I think I could probably be patient on Tesla. Catch back up. Apple reportedly slashing Vision Pro headset production target amid manufacturing production issues. Really? Yeah, I'm still in Tesla. It's small though. PMI data is at 10 a.m. Yeah, surge traders seem kind of expensive, but I don't know. Never used them. Tesla had delivery numbers come out yesterday, Alexis, that caused Tesla to gap up pretty big. That's kind of what the big story of the market is today, is Tesla's delivery numbers. The market is starting to correct down, though, so the market is starting to drop some now. We try to give the market time to bounce. We are in Tesla, but we're only in 20 shares, so we're probably down like $10 or something small like that. See if the market starts to bounce a little bit. Apple's still trying here. Oh my gosh, dude. I accidentally hit enter when I didn't want to, man. No. What is my P&L right now? Well, we're green on the one contract we got. That sucks. I just accidentally. Okay. Lesson learned. Hitting the enter button executes the order on TradingView. Just dumb mistake by my part. That's all right. But I cannot hit the enter number to confirm. TOS, you have to press enter to confirm the order. Like if you change the size or like the quantity, you have to press enter to confirm the order. Apparently, trading on TradingView does not do that, and they instead execute the order if you press enter. So I just have to be very careful there. We're doing better here. Hey, Sassy. Now we're up nicely here, and we currently have 3 contracts. All right, so we just took half off just to lock in profit. We got 2 contracts now. We're still looking for a Tesla bounce. I could probably hold Tesla. The SPY currently at 443.03s. That's a different story of a trade. Could be worse, though, so I'm just kind of sitting tight in here. Seeing if the market can bounce back. I'm trading on a little bit of everything. Bummer you're not in Tesla much. I buy Tesla when it looks cheap. I mean, I just didn't get in this last run, but I'm not going to catch everything, and I'm all good if I don't. Still trying to move up. Hey, y'all just be safe for the 4th. All right, be safe for the 4th, guys. Oh, nice. Just locked in some more profit here. So we're actually green on the NASDAQ trade. On TradingView, we're up about 270 on the day now. I'm still waiting for the SPY to bounce back. Tesla's not really looking that hot. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. And just chill now. On Moomoo. Last trade was losing trade, but it's all good. I'm trying to build up some cushion into the opening bell so I have like a nice little thing to take some swings in. The goal is to get funded this week on Top Step. That's my goal. I'm trying to get funded this week. And of course, like my Moomoo account's got 25,000+ in it. TOS got 25,000+ in it. So like we're still good there. Like, but for those that don't have that much money, somebody got mad at me last week for saying I was bragging about my account size. I'm not trying to brag about it. I'm just trying to tell people like I don't need to get funded on Top Step. It's not like something that I absolutely have to do. But most people don't have it like that. And so most people are going to find a lot of value and getting funded on a platform called Top Step because it's just a lower barrier of entry way to day trade. And again, if you want to check it out, link is in the description. I'm biased, of course. They're a sponsor of mine. They pay me money. So I'm naturally biased in their favor, but I still think it's a good option. We're also trading a little bit on TradingView too, to be honest. So we are trading a little bit on TradingView. And I'm using Chart Prime with those. Do you have a good plan to get funded? Yeah, I mean, I'm using a mix of like Chart Prime indicators, as well as like I've got a bunch of accounts, to be honest. So like I think I'll be all right. Just patience here. Just gotta be patient. All right, so we're up about $100 on our last contract of this of the E-mini. And no, this is the NASDAQ. So I'm up about $100 on the last contract. I'm trying to let it work. I'd love to make over $300 in profit here, but we are before the open. All right, so I just cut it. So we're up 286 on the day trading the NASDAQ here. So here's our P&L, right? Or 284, I guess, after commissions. Here's the P&L. We're finally flat. Using Chart Prime. Chart Prime gave us the reversal signal on the long side, and so we jumped in long and made a nice little gain there. We'll see if we can keep it up. No, Top Step is futures trading. So the futures market, what futures are is what futures market is like, so back a long time ago, farmers would yield crops. They'd grow crops and they would yield the crops. And by the time they yielded the crops, the prices of the commodities had changed so much. Say they're growing wheat, right? But by the time they came to yield, they would plant wheat and grow it. By the time it came to yield those crops and sell them, the price of wheat had changed so much that it wasn't profitable or as viable for them. And so what they started to do was they started to sell contracts ahead of time, locking in specific prices for their commodities so that they knew how much they were going to make. And so it helped them do business a little bit better because they would lock in specific prices and they would sell the contracts to speculative investors, and they called the contracts futures contracts because they were speculating on the future price of a commodity like wheat or gold or silver or whatever it was. But at this point in time in the modern age, the futures market has evolved so much to where you don't have to just trade commodities in futures. You can actually day trade the S&P 500 and what's called the E-mini. There's a S&P 500 contract in futures called the E-mini that you can day trade. You can buy market, buy bid, sell, ask. You can day trade as much as you want. There's no PDT restrictions. You get instant settlement with a margin account. You can day trade an unlimited amount in futures. So what Top Step is futures. And so you can day trade the SPY, you can day trade the NASDAQ, you can day trade currencies to a certain extent, you can day trade commodities. And there's no PDT rule. And that's why most pro day traders actually day trade futures because there's no PDT restrictions there. You can day trade short. Liquidity is actually better in the futures market than it is in stocks in a lot of ways too. So there's just a lot of reasons. Funded Next, I've never heard of it. And if I've never heard of it, G-Off is probably not the right one, dude. Also I'm sponsored by Top Step. So, but again, if I've never heard of it, it's probably not the right one. Any guess if the Fed will pause next meeting or hike it up? I think they're going to raise rates, but we don't actually know when and if they are. It's a big question mark what they're going to do. We'll have to just wait and see. But yeah, it's a big question mark there. Exhaustion. What's up, Pawn? What's going on, man? Party on Saturday. I'm getting, oh yeah, man. Honestly, these next couple days should be fun. Y'all just be safe on the 4th. I'm probably going to stick with trading the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. I'm probably just going to stick with trading the E-mini, to be honest. E-mini and the NASDAQ is usually what I'm good at. I'm just going to keep doing that. And remember, there's no PDT in futures, so you can day trade short. If you want to try out Top Step, they're a sponsor. You can find the link in the description. Yeah, man, I went to a casino the other day and they didn't even have poker. So I go to this casino. My wife and I go, we get my mother-in-law to watch the kids, and we go to a casino. And my goal was to play poker. I wanted to play poker. Um, we drive all the way to this casino. We get there. There's no poker. It's one of the native casinos. There's no poker there. I'm like, hey, and they're like, oh, well, you could go play video poker. It's like, bro, like, who are y'all talking to here, man? Like, I'm not gonna give my money to you guys. Like, why don't y'all have poker? Like, there's no edge in video poker that the house always wins there. Like, I don't want to play freaking video poker. I want to play real poker. Like, who doesn't offer poker at a casino? Ridiculous. Yeah, future's much less complicated than options. So at this point, I gave up trying to go to a casino. So at this point, I just gave up trying to go to a casino. I just don't. I don't day trade professionally, Thomas, as a full-time job, sir. Again, I'm honest about it. I just don't. Again, how much padding do you need? Well, the first type of padding you need is you need true consistency. You need to be day trading for at least a year and making money enough to where the profits that you've made in that period of time would be enough to justify quitting your job, which is not going to be very many people. Again, understand a large majority of day traders lose money, and most of them lose for years before they win. And most of them lose completely. They never make money. But the ones that do make money, it generally takes them years to truly learn, and they're going to lose money the entire time leading up to that. And so generally when somebody approaches me and they say, hey, I want to quit my job to day trade, I recommend against that. I don't think that's a good idea at all. I think most of the time you're just going to lose money. And I think the more pressure you put on yourself as a pro day trader, the harder it's going to be. Day trading is difficult. When you have to day trade with the need of paying your bills with it, the pressure is going to increase. Your trading is going to get worse under that type of pressure. And so if you want to day trade for a living, if I was going to do it, I would need hundreds of thousands of dollars saved, hundreds of thousands of dollars saved. But again, that's just me. I can't tell you what you should do. I really don't know. Just be careful, bro. Best advice I can give you. Oh, nice. That looks like fun porn. Here, buddy. Hey, dude, go put a shirt on. Okay, do not walk to that fridge. You understand? Okay, I love you, buddy, but you gotta listen, okay? All right. Sorry, I gotta make sure my son's not gonna debut himself on stream again. Yeah, earnings are gonna be big here for a lot of this. Earnings are gonna be big here for a lot of these AI stocks. It's gonna be the real test of what these AI stocks are gonna do. Because again, a lot of these AI companies, like Nvidia's got like a 220 PE ratio, AMD's got like a 600 PE ratio. A lot of these companies are just really arguably extended on the upside. And the real test of these AI companies is going to be during the next earnings season, sometime over the next 3 weeks. We're going to get Tesla earnings, a bunch of big blue chip earnings come out over the next month or two. And that's going to be the real test for these AI stocks. We're going to see if they're actually getting influenced enough by AI on a monetary income level to justify the huge valuations that these companies are now at. And I think that's going to be the real test. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen there. It'll be real interesting to see what we get. Hey, you okay? Hey. Hey. All right, guys. So yeah, so again, we see the SPY mostly consolidating. Apple's actually pushing up some, so that's helping the market. Tesla's still down, and we're down a little bit on the day. Again, a lot of the time, I'm sitting here waiting for some alerts and chart prime. I'm waiting for some alerts and other stuff. We did get the reversal symbol in the Nasdaq that we've been trading for the last couple of minutes here, but at this point, we're just kind of sitting tight. The market opens up at about 30 minutes or so, and then we do have PMI data coming out at 10 a.m. So in about an hour, we do have the Purchasing Managers Index data coming out, and that's relevant for stuff too going on here. So again, we'll see if we get some good stuff today, but definitely a slow day. It's the day before the 4th of July. Understandably slow today, and the market will be closed tomorrow. If you guys remember, market's closed tomorrow. But Wednesday, the market starts to heat back up. With Wednesday, we have the Fed minutes report, the FOMC minutes report. We also have some other economic data coming out. Let me see. So yeah, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't think we have any earnings. Wednesday, we got the FOMC minutes report, durable good orders. Hey, Cap. How you doing, buddy? Good morning. Thank you. But yeah, so actually, we don't have any big economic data coming out on Wednesday. Wednesday's pretty slow aside from the Fed minutes report. Thursday, so Wednesday morning might be slow. Thursday, we got some stuff. Thursday, we got ISM manufacturing or ISM non-manufacturing data. We got the JOLTS job report. We've got jobless claims numbers. We have the ADP non-farm employment change, import exports, and the 30-year mortgage rate coming out on Thursday. So Thursday's a pretty busy day. Friday's the busiest, though, because on Friday we have unemployment and non-farm payroll data coming out. So that's the week this week. Pretty busy week. Again, today and Wednesday might be a little slow up until Wednesday afternoon when the Fed minutes report drops. But yeah, a lot of stuff's coming out those days. Let me put the music back on here. I lost the music. There it is. Yeah. I missed Tesla. Yeah, I mean, a lot of us did. I missed a little bit of it too. I mean, I'm green trading today, though, which is nice. Again, I'm using Chart Prime. Just doing my best, waiting for these alerts to show. So yeah, I'm doing my best, waiting for these alerts to show. Any good stocks that y'all think are good buys today? I'm not sure. I don't see any. I missed Tesla, yeah. We do have ISM data. Rivian is probably too late to get in, but also doing very well. Rivian is? Let me see. Let me see what Rivian's doing. I see Apple up. Here's a 1-minute chart for Rivian. Is it up in pre-market? Yeah, it is. So Rivian's doing pretty well in pre-markets, believe it or not. I actually saw a couple Rivians. I saw one here in Michigan, and then I have one of my neighbors was driving a Rivian the other day. And so Rivian is pushing up. It's about to break pre-market highs. It's almost over 18 now. But again, I just don't trust. I don't trust EV brands right now, unless it's Tesla. I wonder how do they count us who aren't employed and have no unemployment benefits, but I'm also on state assistance. I feel like the data doesn't represent us. Yeah, I mean, payroll numbers are just basically how many people are working like a payroll related job. Same thing for like jobless claims. They're basically unemployment filings. So it might not include you guys, Tiny, and that's okay. You know, it's just the data's never perfect. You know what I mean? Can you review Lucid? Yeah, I mean, EV brands are popping after Tesla had good deliveries. Here's the thing, though. Is this Tesla news actually good for the other EV companies? I know there's sympathy, obviously, from all this stuff. But, like, is this Tesla news actually good for these brands and companies? I see them up a lot. But, like, whether this is actually good for them, I don't know. Lucid up to sevens. The real interesting thing, like here's a daily chart. It's had a rough few years, Lucid especially. So I think these up and coming EV brands are going to be struggling, that aren't Tesla. And so I'm just skeptical. But I mean, let's see what it's at. Here's a 5-day chart. This is the thing I like about this is what I actually like about Moomoo, is because if I hit 5 days, I think this is a much better chart to look at over 5 days. Like it shows me the real 5-day path, the real like weekly path here for Lucid. And so if you put up something like Apple, you can kind of see what Apple did last week. Here's Apple, great week. Tesla, you can kind of get a good glance. Tesla, great week. Amazon a little bit more choppy than anything else. Disney, slightly green on Disney. Google was a red week too. And so this is one of my favorite parts about Moomoo, is that like it does these different things that let you really gauge market action. And again, if you open up an account on Moomoo and deposit at least $100, you get 5 free stocks. Again, my 5 free stocks, I got a bunch of GRAB. Just to be honest, I got one Palantir stock, so I got 1 share of Palantir, which is like a $15 stock. And so yeah, if you open up an account on Moomoo and you deposit at least $100, you get 5 free stocks. If you deposit at least 1,000, you get 15 free stocks. If you deposit over 5K, you get all those 15 previous plus a free share of Google or Tesla. And I did get Tesla, and so I'm pretty hyped about that. I did get Tesla. We'll see if we get some cool ones next time. But yeah, if you want to open up an account, 0 commission stock options trades. They're open the reason I switched from TOS to Moomoo is because they're open the entire session of pre-market. So I can buy right at 4 a.m. or whenever pre-market opens, and I can sell all the way at 8 p.m. if I want, which I can't do on TOS. I can't buy, like on TOS, I can't buy before 7 o'clock market time, which kind of sucks because, again, you guys know me. I'm up early. I cover a lot of the news, and yeah, for that reason, it's a necessary switch. They're a sponsor of mine as well, so of course I'm biased, but yeah, if you want to check out Moomoo, you can see the link pinned to the top of the chat. Underneath the poll is a Moomoo link. If you want to get some free stocks, check out that link. I got a Palantir free stock too. Nice, Thomas. I made a couple bucks on Lucid Swing 2 weeks ago. I may try to buy a share again, but not sure yet. Good luck. Box office, what? Yeah, I'm in Michigan. What's up, Will? Very nice, man. That's a nice 5-day chart, no lie. Yeah, I like the design. Lucid is goated. I just don't trust Lucid, man. I don't know if I'd call it goated. Is that SPY? You should have a futures. Is that SPY you have up considered a future that you can day trade without penalty? Well, not the SPY itself, but I can day trade what's called the E-mini. And so I can day trade what's called the E-mini. And so if you look at this, right, I can day trade what's called the E-mini, which is the same price action. Like if you pull up, like if I pull this up here, here's the E-mini, and then you look at the actual SPY right here. So like here's the E-mini and here's the SPY. Big downward move, bounce, drop, bounce. And then if I look at the actual SPY, big downward move, bounce, drop, bounce. It's the same price action. It's the same thing. But there's just a specific futures contract, which is basically the SPY. Again, you can kind of see this is the same thing as this. And this is futures. And I'll probably end up taking a little piece off of this. We're going to go ahead and lock in, some here. So yeah, we are up 140 or so on the day in futures. If you guys can see this using Tradeovate here, we're up about 140. So I'll take that. That's good. And so now we're flat. We might wait until the opening bell to day trade more, but that's where we're at now. Do you trust Palantir? I don't know that much about Palantir. I know they're getting influenced by AI, but what they're going to do, I don't know. Google's another one people have been talking about. Tesla's still consolidating. The SPY is back up some. So we'll see if we keep the run going. Benefit of trading E-mini over a SPY option. You can actually day trade an E-mini easier. No PDT restrictions. So you can buy. You can You can actually okay, futures market is going to be more similar to shares, right? So like, look, I could buy market, buy bid, sell the ask. I could also do this in pre-market where if I try to trade the SPY, I can't do it in pre. I have to do it. I have to use limit orders in pre and market orders after the bell. On the E-mini and futures, I can buy market, sell market, all that stuff, buy bid, sell the ask, just like stocks. It's very similar to stocks. The only main difference is the sizing. And so each symbol has a different size implication. Like the E-mini moves 1250 per tick. The NASDAQ moves $5 per tick. And so if you have two contracts of the E-mini, for instance, that's basically 25 bucks a tick. If it goes against you 2 ticks, you're down 50. If it goes in your favor 4 ticks, you're up 100. So that's the biggest difference between shares and futures. But aside from that, it's pretty similar. So I can day trade the E-mini. I can basically day trade the SPY an unlimited amount in futures, no PDT restrictions. Now, options are far more complicated. And just different than trading futures. Like futures is more like shares. Unlike NVIDIA, it's a hype to market AI. NVIDIA is just housing for all the domestic AI. They have to have saturation for them to make money. AI has to reach level they need the homes to live. In my real estate analogy, you need a lot less capital for I don't know. There's a lot of AI stocks. Microsoft is one of the more interesting ones. The PE ratio of Microsoft's not super high. So Microsoft's going to be one of those that I pay a lot of attention to with all this stuff. I'm going to pay a lot of attention in Microsoft heading into the earnings season for sure. And again, you can also see me using TradingView today. So we are nicely green so far. We're up about almost 300 on futures on TradingView, almost 140 on TradeAbate. I got to pull up my other platform too. Top Step. There we go. So what can't we do on Moomoo that you're able to do on other platforms? What do you mean, Joshua? Moomoo's stock trading, bro. So Moomoo is stock trading. So if you want to trade stocks, I'm trading stocks on Moomoo. The other platforms are futures. So just different niche, different sector of trading, different investment vehicles. Yeah, it's all good. It takes time. Just paper trade, Joshua. Yeah, just paper trade, bro. That's what you want to do. The infrastructure for AI is even fully mature. Tons of data centers still need retrofitting, not to mention security vulnerabilities that haven't fully surfaced for remediation. We're just getting started with AI. Oh, I absolutely agree. We are too. Yeah, so I absolutely agree on the just getting started thing too. I think AI's got a lot of room. The question though is like, how much does it influence the actual bottom line for you know what I mean? How much does it influence the bottom line for these companies that are up big? Let's see if I can add this overlay. All right, so SPY's still been bouncing. Tesla's mostly flat though right now, man. Tesla's just kind of going back and forth and back and forth. Uh, you know. Do you have a current opinion on AMC? I mean, I do. Do you trade any SPX options? No, I mostly just trade futures. Yeah, so I mostly just trade futures. All right, SPY dipping down a little bit. We're gonna get ready to trade probably on Trade Evade. Let me see. All right, I gotta save this window because I actually like this window. Let me see. Save. Unwork final setup sounds good. All right. Now let us put that down. We'll get futures ready to trade. Get the charts up on Momo here. This is the Donald Duck song. This is it. Oh, not you, Jack. Sorry, bro. My son's like, what? Donald Duck? Huh? What are you talking about? Nothing, buddy. I'm just kind of messing with you. Love you, buddy. It's all right. All right. Yeah. Sometimes you got to troll your kid, and that's, you know. All right. Let's get this one set up too. There it is. Yeah, the other thing I like about Moomoo is that they have like they have short analysis here too. Yeah, you can see the E-mini starting to break down a little bit too there. Look at the E-mini break. There we go. Bear with me, pun intended here. We are getting the charts set up on the screen. All right, there's a 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart. Let's see if we can squeeze this a little bit shorter. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to get market's starting to break down. Look at the SPY E-mini flush down a little bit. There we go. So we got Apple here. I'm going to put up Tesla on the Apple and Tesla on the right. If you guys want any other stocks up, let me know. This is about as good as we're getting it right now. We got Apple, Tesla here. We're also getting ready to trade some futures. Zoom out a little bit. Forgive me, I'm still kind of learning how to use TradingView. There's also kind of a glare here that's hard for me to see. Are you looking to go long or short? I don't really have a bias right now. I'm just kind of waiting. Yeah, I don't really have a bias right now. I think this looks like a downtrend for sure. We're also testing the bottom of the lows, but I don't know what we're going to get moving forward from this. Market looks weak, I guess. What do you think is going to happen with Tesla? I don't know. Tesla's up a lot, so it's not like crazy to think that they could correct a little bit. There we go. All right, guys, we got 10 minutes before the open. We do have ISM data today. I'm excited for it. So we're up 130 or 140 here, if you guys can see that. Can y'all see the P&L? Do you want me to raise this P&L up so you can see it a little bit better? There's my P&L currently. Shorts expiring today. What do you think is going to happen with Tesla? Are you looking to go long or short? Come on, opening bell. Yeah, I'm getting ready too. I've never learned how to trade futures. It varies. I've never really like actively traded options, and I might do that a little bit on Moomos occasionally. Let's get this banner out the way. There we go. That's a little bit better, I think, right? Y'all can actually see that. I can lower this so you can still see it. There we go. That makes it so it's much better. There's also a Tradeovate platform that I could probably download, but it's all good here. Also, I'm going to put it in sub-only mode, so if you haven't yet, hit the sub button, guys. We appreciate it. All right, so still break it down. It looks short, just like trading ETFs with 8 times the P&L. The leverage is the only thing you really get used to in futures. Yeah, the sizing is different. Like, what people don't understand is that the futures market can go against you incredibly quickly. It's one of the reasons these funded account programs are useful, because it's like, okay, I buy 3 shares of the regular E-mini. That thing moves quick. I got to be prepared to lose hundreds of dollars if that's what I'm in. If I buy the NASDAQ, like the what's called the NQ, and this is NQU3. That's what the symbol currently is. If I buy 3 contracts in the NASDAQ, that thing can move up or down $1,000+ within minutes in profit or losses. And so you got to be really careful and risk averse when you're trading futures, because that's how it goes, man. They can go against you quick. Just be careful. Again, you'll see me trading it today. We got multiple Top Step accounts that we're going to be swinging on today. So you'll see me trading it today. We traded some actual shares too, but hey, everybody announce yourself. Show us that you're subbed. We did throw it in sub-only mode, so we appreciate it. Everybody announce yourself. Show us that you're subscribed, guys. Again, the big market days are going to be later on this week. Yeah, Tesla, we covered. We actually live streamed yesterday, but the lag was getting to us. I had to plug the Ethernet cord in. When the Ethernet cord's plugged in, it's much better. If there's no Ethernet cord plugged in, then the lag here is not good. Hey, what's up, David? What's up, dude? Micro Nasdaq. Yeah, the only problem with the MNQ is that the commissions for, like, you got to buy a bunch of micro contracts. The commissions can add up a little bit easier that way, but as long as you're aware of the commissions, and it becomes better. Hey, what's up, Marty, my guy? What's up, man? Hey, y'all be safe on the 4th. I appreciate you guys. Y'all be safe on the 4th for sure. Top 3 for sure, Bob. Hey, what's up, Ray? What's up, Will? Wilfredo, what's up, dude? 50-cent tick. Yeah. What's up, Architect? Definitely top 3 here. All right, so we're up about 140 as our cushion into the opening bell. Again, if you see me swinging hard and getting eliminated in some top step accounts today, don't judge me too much. We're going to have fun. My goal is to get funded this week. And so we bought a bunch of top step accounts. We're going to swing. Maybe I'll even do a giveaway. Should I do a top step giveaway today, guys? Give away 1 lucky viewer. Yeah, I've got a really nice guest coming on the stream on CPI day, so we're going to do another giveaway there, but yeah, y'all want to do a giveaway? Okay, I got you. I will give away 2 accounts today. 2 combine. Look at Apple, guys. Look at Apple surge here. Look at Apple on the right. Apple up to 194, basically, just under 194. Huge surge for Apple here. And Apple's got a relatively low PE ratio. It's not sky high like some other stuff. Tesla's still trying to bounce. You can kind of see this low. But look at Apple. We will give away 2 base combines today. Just remind me towards the end of the stream. Stick around. Watch the very end. Remind me. I'll do it. All right, Tesla's starting to rise here, guys. I see equity start to move. Tesla up. I see. Here, let me get the fan on. What's up, Cat? My guy. Look at Cat. Hey, bud. This is little Cat. Hey, Cat. You want to see? Look, there he is. This is a little Cap here. That's a buddy. He's a good dog. You know. All right, bud. There you go. That's a good boy. AMD pump it up. Is it really? Is AMD moving? So Nokia's patent deal with Apple comforts the market. So yeah, Nokia's patent licensing agreement with Apple went through, and it's significant for multiple reasons, including market confidence boosting and its outlook. Though it remains in litigation with Oppo and Vivo, it says this. An analyst with Citigroup says in a note the deal represents another major deal, this time without resorting to litigation. And in the last 6 months, Nokia has now signed nearly half the device manufacturer market to long-term deals, according to Citigroup. And you can see Apple boosting up. It's almost a 194 today. 194. Tesla going up, probably a little bit in sympathy from this. Tesla's been kind of flat the last couple minutes, but probably a little bit of sympathy movement here from Nokia, which, again, I don't even know what kind of deal Nokia's had lately. But look at Apple. Apple up to 194 basically right now. A little bit higher, a little bit underneath 194s, but getting there. Just managing a small position. Yeah, I'm green on the day so far. Yeah, I was gonna say, what's she weird about, man? BG, she's cool. She's never said anything too super weird. Get a fan going. It is hot in here. Where's Nelly at? Anyways, Apple up. It's at 193.80s. And so sorry, BG. I'm gonna
abbreviate everybody's name. I love Boy Meets World though. Great show. I heard Corey from Boy Meets World won't talk to the rest of the cast. I saw some article about that recently. I don't know how true it is, but hey, AMD pumping too. Is it really? Let's see. So here's a Tesla. Here's AMD on the bottom. AMD is pumping too at 115 right now for AMD. Apple and AMD popping. Let's see if it continues. All right, guys, we got less than a minute. Let's do this. Less than a minute, guys. Less than a minute. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. All right. All right, guys, here we go. Apple's pushing the market up a little bit. You can see this is the S&P 500 right here in the middle. It's the futures contract of that. We're up about 140. That's the cushion we got today. E and PH pumping up to 170s. 170s for E and PH. Topanga, the GOAT. Hey, good luck to you as well, David. All right, guys, here's the opening bell. There's the open. Here's the opening bell. Watching AMD, watching Apple here move. S&P 500 is dipping down here. You can see the S&P dipping pretty fast at the opening bell here today, team. Consolidating right here, consolidating. You're going to see some retracement in this candle here. We're just kind of hanging out waiting. The opening bell is here. I'm seeing the SPY dip. Again, AMD popping up a little bit. Apple is falling at the opening bell here. Look at Apple dip a little bit. So Apple down some at the open. AMD pushing up a little bit. We will get ready to trade some here, but I'm kind of waiting for some alerts to trade. Glad I'm not in Lucid. NVIDIA. Yeah, NVIDIA. AMD still surging up to test the top. Apple looks like it could pop back up. I'm going to go ahead and buy this. All right, so we got one contract here, the regular E-mini, and you can kind of see I'm day trading this, right? So you can kind of see the movement here. We're up 1250. Got to be careful. I mean, we got a cushion on the day. All right, there we go. Back up. Slightly green or break even. I see AMD strength at the opening bell. I'm going to use that to maybe take a small position. I would buy more, but again, I'm waiting. Got to try to find some edge, some actual edge today. And you see I'm down 1250 in this current position. Now we're down about 40 bucks. You can see how fast that went down. 50 bucks, $37. Again, you can kind of see how fast futures move against you. Down 37. Big pullback for Apple. I'm going to cut this position here. The reason I'm cutting it is because I see this is the S&P 500, and I can see Apple start to dive down here. That probably is going to drag this back down with us, and I don't want to get stuck in that red action here. So I'm going to cut it. Maybe I'm getting out prematurely here. Maybe it pushes back up. I don't know, but I think just my risk tolerance is not for watching Apple, which is a very heavily weighted stock, dip down fast with AMD now too. I'm going to put Tesla up. I see AMD surging. If Tesla starts to run, it could. Yeah, so Tesla is actually running. So I wish I would have had that up. I would have seen that Tesla has been popping here. And so, yeah, this would have been a green trade, but it's all good. Again, the name of the game today is patience. Patience. Big surges in market activity, mostly driven by Mostly driven by Tesla. Rise it up here. Tesla hit 279.60s right now, 279.60s. Nice surge. Get used to trading on TradingView. I actually kind of like TradingView trading. We might buy a little pullback here if we get it, but we need a pullback. So where we lost 50 bucks or so, there's the pullback. I'm going to buy this dip, maybe add to it with a couple contracts here. Try to take some swings into this. All right, there we got 2 contracts. Let's see if we can get it. We're at the opening bell, so it is volatile. It is a highly volatile time. We're about flat on this position now. Up a little bit. Let's see if we get a surge up to the top of that range. There we go. I like the consolidation. All right, we just took half off there just to lock that in. I'm also trading the regular E-mini on TradingView. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. There we go. We just locked that in. And we're gonna go ahead and take this to. All right, we just cut that too. So we're up about 150 on the day here. On TradingView, we're up about 330 here, slowly building up some gains. The goal is to make 1,000 today. Yeah, I don't know what ISM data is going to do here. So yeah, I'm not sure what ISM data is going to do. But we got a nice little pop up. Again, we bought the dip. We rode the bounce. We got some alerts too on TradingView. Tesla looks like it's consolidating while Apple is down on the day. So Apple's dipping a little bit. You could buy this dip too. Don't know what I want to do there. This is a nice little pullback. This pullback looks okay. I want to buy this dip. 1 contract, regular micro, regular E-mini. And again, you can see the futures contract is basically like me day trading the SPY. I'm using market orders actually here. So push up some more. All right, we're flat. I think this entry was really nice, but I'd like a little bit more from it than just 1250. We're pushing up. About flat now. Luckily, we got a cushion, so no matter how this trade turns out, we're still going to be okay. Up a little bit. There we go. That's better. Let's see if we get a pop up on this candle. I don't like Apple breakdown. Apple's a very heavily weighted stock, and so I'm watching Apple here. You can kind of see Apple start to test these lows. We're still pretty green. There we go. All right, so we just cut that. We're up about 187 right now. The goal right now is to build up a cushion and then take some larger swings using that cushion when we get some high edge setups. That's the goal. So right now we're up 187 on TradingView. We are up about 330 on the day. And again, we were quick with that one, and we ended up cutting it. It looks like it was the right move. Let's see what we got on the rest. Remember, we do have ISM data coming out at 10. Went ahead and bought another contract here. Flat on it. We'll add some more if we pull back. If not, we'll just take profit. If we add, we're going to use this level here as a risk. Nice. Up about 200 on the day so far. We're going to go ahead and take that. So we're up about 212 on the day. Again, now we got a nice little $215 cushion. We can take some larger risks now since we have more profit on the day already. And then on TradingView, we're just kind of sitting back waiting for some alerts to show up. These are none of these, like I'm using Chart Prime, but none of the alerts, none of these trades were based off of alerts. Not yet. Yeah, we got PMI at 9:45 as well. So we got PMI in really about 7 minutes. Apple bouncing up. This should drag the market up some, but we'll see. All right, big surge up. I could have held some of these trades, but it's okay. And again, the good thing about this Top Step sale that's going on right now is that it'll stay $49 for the life of your subscription. I think the sale ends like July 16th or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. But you get the $49 combine for the base one for the life of your subscription. So if you sign up today, until you're funded, for the life of your subscription, every month it'll be 49 bucks. So pretty good deal. So yeah, if you want to check it out, here is the link. Great way to help support your boy here. It's just a pretty good deal. That's why I'm pumping it so much today, because I've never seen a deal for $49. This is the cheapest I've ever seen them, and I've been sponsored by them for like a year now, almost. All right, Apple pull it back a little bit, but I do like this candlestick here. It depends on what Tesla does. The market's looking a lot like Tesla here. You can see Tesla on the bottom right. Market's pulling back a lot like Tesla is, so it depends on if Tesla holds here. All right, consolidating. All right, big pullback retracement here. Something's dragging the market down. It's not Tesla. Tesla's up nicely. Apple is up nicely too, but we're getting a decent sized pullback here, so we're gonna sit tight. What moving average is this? I don't know, to be honest. I'll have to figure it out. All right, Tesla just broke highs. Lucid is another one people are going to miss. Yeah, I mean, I don't trust a lot of these up and coming EV brands, but I do think that there's chances that they succeed. Lucids are pretty cool. Like I've seen a Lucid in person. Like those are pretty cool cars. They look cool. But again, I can't lie. I am of course skeptical. I'm gonna buy this. I see a lot of these stocks actually starting to rise back up. So like I see Tesla moving up, I see Apple moving back up a little bit, and so I'm gonna buy one contract here, and then pretty soon we're gonna start swinging a little bit heavier. We got a nice little cushion to take advantage of. Oh, the PMI drops in 3 minutes, guys. I forgot we got PMI data dropping in 3 minutes. We'll cover that data for sure. Let me get it ready. Thursday. Hey, nice. I'll probably let this one be a little bit longer term. Today's Monday. Yeah, so 46.3 is what they're expecting for PMI data, 46.3. All right, so we just cut a little bit more. We're up about 262 on the day now. 46.3 is what they're expecting for PMI. Over 50 means expanding manufacturing sector. Below 50 means contracting manufacturing sector. So they're expecting a slight contraction in the manufacturing sector at 46.3, and that data drops in about a minute and a half or so. 46.3 is the expected PMI data release. And again, that data drops in about 2 minutes. We also have ISM manufacturing data, which is the much more relevant one. And that drops at 10 a.m. in about 18 minutes or so. But today, we have base PMI and then the ISM data coming out. Again, 46.3 is what they're expecting for base. That drops in about a minute or so. How soon can I start trading when I apply for Top Step? You should get your email with your login stuff pretty quick. But again, Top Step, what they do is they give you a demo and they test your skill. And if you can hit the target on the demo and the combine while following their rules, then they fund you with a 90% split. But they test you first. And again, they're a sponsor of mine. I'm certainly biased in their favor. All right, so here's the PMI data, guys. PMI data in about a minute. It's 9:44 right now, or 10:44, or 9:44 right now. So the PMI data drops pretty soon. SPY is breaking up. Tesla's breaking up as well. Apple's breaking up too. Yeah, remember the market does close early today for the 4th. So it closes at 1 p.m. today, guys. 1 p.m. Market surging up here. We got about 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. All right, manufacturing data is out. It came in at 49.7. 49.7. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was the different countries PMI data. Ours still comes out in about 20 seconds. 20 seconds here. Again, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. We appreciate it. 46.3 is what they're expecting. It drops in about 10 minutes. Also, make sure you hit the live button next to the play button to make sure you're caught up on the stream fully. Make sure you're fully caught up on stream. About 1 second left, and there's the data release. 46.3. It came in as expected for manufacturing PMI. 46.3 is what came in. They expected 46.3. And so it came in as expected, which is a slight contracting manufacturing sector at under 50 at 46.3. And that's what was expected here. So it probably won't cause much of a movement over markets. But the S&P 500 is flying up, mostly from Tesla today. Tesla up to 281s right now, moving big. Let's see what NVIDIA shows. So Apple is kind of choppy. But Tesla, guys, is popping up. It's at 282s here. Could hit 300 sometime in the next couple of days. NVIDIA is mostly flat at the open. But again, Tesla's rising really fast. You can see Tesla on the bottom right chart. And look at the E-mini rip. Is Disney breaking highs? Oh, it is. Nice for Disney. That's great. Again, we're pretty close to break even now on Disney too. So we're just going to give that time as well. I don't know anything you should buy. I'm certainly not going to tell you what you should buy, Jay. I'm not an investment professional. I have no idea what you should buy. I have no idea what the PMI data is going to show up as. And I don't know how stocks are going to react to it either. And so genuinely no idea what you should do for the PMI data. No idea. Good luck. I hope you make some money, bro. Market's dipping down a little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and buy this. I'm going to buy 3 contracts now, take a larger swing because we can. And again, we're going to take our swing right now. I'm going to add 1 more contract, get 4 contracts here, take a swing. Again, I told you guys I was going to take some swings on Top Step today. We got 4 contracts that we're still green, which is the goal. But let's see if we get a surge up. Giving it time for sure. Oh, no, I don't like that drop. Now we're slightly red on the day. Again, we took our swing with 4 contracts. You can kind of see how much 4 contracts moves too because it moves quick. And that's all right. Fairly large pullback here. But again, I'm going to give it time. I can get up to 5, so I'm going to take 5 now. There's 5 contracts. Fix our average a little bit. See if we get a pop back up. All right, so we're still green on the day now. Again, the goal is to get a surge up. Patience. See what we get. We only took swings once we had a cushion on the day. That was the goal. Is once we built a cushion, that's when we take larger swings. Tesla is still surging up here too. So being about flat on this current position gives us a great opportunity to make some bigger money on the day, as long as we get some green action here too. Nasdaq's surging up too. No, don't give it back. It's not enough for me to really be super holding on to it though, Tiny. Again, I've got like 4 or 5 Top Step accounts. The goal is to get funded this week. And so if I'm going to get funded this week, I got to take some risks. And I did the first half of my system, which I built up a cushion of about 300 on the day. So if I give it back, it's all right. We're still not going to be down much. You know, we'll let this work here. And if this doesn't bounce, we'll cut it. We break under this candle, we're going to cut it. But again, we gave ourselves a good chance, and I really don't mind. Again, I got a couple different accounts on that I'm trading on today. And so the goal is just to be patient here. I could have sat on my $300 profit on the day. I just don't think it was enough. I'm going to try to get $1,000 each day. We're down $100 right now, $50. Now we're green on the day again. So again, I really want to give it a chance to make some money here. We do have PMI data coming out in about 10 minutes, though, so that is a risk for sure. But again, you got to take risks. There we go. See, we're actually nicely green on the day again, too. Just got to break over this level here. Getting close. There we go. Flat on the day. See if Tesla can break highs again. There we go. Now we're green. So I'm going to start taking some profit off here once we get over this level. Lower my risk a little bit, but see, now we're down. We're actually green on the day still, even though we're down on this trade. All right, now we're green again. All right, just took half off there, locked in some. Took another half off, locked in some more. Now we're down a little bit, but we eliminated some of our risk there to where we only have 3 contracts now. It's still very fast-moving position, but it's not as bad as it could be. What I don't want to do, though, we got 9 minutes until manufacturing PMI comes out. I do not want to hold this position into that. So what I'm hoping right now is that we cut this trade before then. Now we could probably, if we do turn around big, we could probably just hold the rest of this break even, which we're actually slightly green on the day still, even though we have this big turnaround. So the good news is that we can actually get out of this trade pretty flat and try again if it breaks down too heavily. I'm going to let this level test, though. We break under this level, I'm going to cut it and then just kind of be okay with being pretty flat on the day, despite taking a good risk trade. Like, we took our swing because the goal is to build up a cushion and then swing into that cushion, which is what we did. Bull or bear? No idea. What do you guys think? Bull or bearish on PMI data? PMI data comes out in about 8 minutes or so. So what do you guys think? I'll put the symbol up. All right, so we're again, we're about green. We're very green here on the trade so far still. All right, so the PMI expectation today is 47.2. Right, so PMI data drops at 10 a.m. Eastern with an expectation of 47.2. Will this data be bullish or bearish, guys? Let me know. We're still up about 212 on the day here, so we're about flat on the whole trade now. Bear, bullish. Let me know. Again, so now we're actually green total on the trades, but still slightly red on the position overall here. I'd love to see it. We're right at our break-even level now. Let me check everything else going on over here. Looking for some chart prime signals. Nothing yet there. All right, so now we're green. Again, I want to give it time. Bullish, then pull back before 1 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes. So it looks like we're getting chop ahead of this report. It's still green on the day, but not by much now. Probably in line with the other reports last week. Yeah, so base PMI came in neutral today, as expected. All right, guys, we got 6 minutes here. 6 minutes. All right, so I can add size back here, or I think I'll add size back. There's 5 contracts. Goal is to retrace back up here, like the rest of these candles have done, and then push over. There we go. All right, guys, we got 5 minutes here. 5 minutes. I'm trading the E-mini shares. But yeah, the good thing is, like, with our risk level, we're only down about 101 or 200 bucks here, and that's pretty good considering we're taking 5 contracts of the regular E-mini. And so we're right at the bottom range where, like, again, we cut under this, I'm going to sell, but hopefully Tesla rises up. So the fact that we're break even a lot while we're taking this risk and giving us the good chance of reward is okay. I don't have the level 2 update Tessie because I can get level 2 for free on my stock trading platforms, but that's purely subjective based off of what your personal preference is. I'm not sure what you should do in that situation. Do I think you absolutely need it? No. So it's just pure preference there for you. All right, guys, 5 minutes. Back to flat on the day. Starting to rip. Now you can buy level 2 for different platforms. Like I can use it for Quant Tower. I think TopStep gives you the option to buy it if you want it, you know, but it varies. Depends on what you want to do there. All right, guys. So this is looking much better. I hope it happens before the freaking data release. That's the only thing. Like I kind of need it to happen in the next 3 minutes or so. If not, you'll see me liquidate it regardless. Here, since the data release is so close, I'm going to start cutting some positions here. There we go. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so now we're up about 400. It took a while. And I probably could have let it go a little bit longer, but I just don't want to get stuck in some stuff ahead of the PMI release. Even if PMI comes in really good, it's so hard for me to actually like figure out if it will or not, that it's just not worth the risk in some of these situations. So we actually did have a nicely green trade. You can see we're up about $400 on the day. I'll go ahead and cut it. So we're up 400 on the day. If you look at this here, we are up 400 on the day. It took a long time for not much reward for those 5 contracts, but it's all right. We were patient. We stayed with it. And yeah, we'll see what we get, guys. We got about 2 minutes before the actual PMI data comes out. What happened to the dollar index? I'm not sure what the dollar index is going to do. I really don't know. I think it could do anything. I think it depends on what equities do. The Dixie usually has an inverse correlation. The Dixie usually has an inverse correlation with the market. So if like the market pushes up, the Dixie usually moves down and vice versa. And so what the market's going to do here is we really don't know. All right, guys, here's the release. We got about a minute left. Again, sub if you haven't yet. Hit the notification bell. I appreciate you guys. We got about 1 minute. We got about a minute and a half, actually. Where are you from? I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Go Tigers. Hey, we got about a minute left, guys. Minute left. Yeah, I'm trading the futures contract of the E-mini on Top Step is what I'm trading. Futures contract of the E-mini. Futures contract is a contract based off of the S&P 500. I'm basically day trading the S&P 500 right now, but I'm doing it in futures. And to day trade the S&P 500 in futures, you have to do what's called the E-mini. You have to trade what's called the E-mini or the micro E-mini, which symbol is ES. Still waiting for my symbols to show up on TradingView. All right, guys, 20 seconds here, 20 seconds. Remember to hit the live button next to the play button to make sure you're fully caught up on stream. Here's the report. Wish me good luck. 15 seconds here, guys. 15 seconds. Again, expectations are 47.2. 47.2. Here's the report right now in about 5 seconds, guys. 47.2 is what's expected. Here's the release. Let's see how this influences the market. There's a big pop up on this data. All right, so the data came in. It's at 46. It came in lower than expected at 46 versus 47.2. And so more contracting in the manufacturing sector is what this shows us. It came in at 46 even versus 47.2. 46 even versus 47.2. So very interesting here. Let me know what you guys think. But 46 versus 47.2. We'll put this data up on screen. Construction spending was higher than expected at 0.9%. ISM manufacturing employment index came in at 48.1 versus 50. Everything seems to come in lower than expected here. Prices, new orders, all lower than expected. This is causing slight drops in Tesla. Look at Tesla correcting back down. Tesla had a quick little drop from this report, but most of this came in lower than expected again, guys. So I'll put this data up on screen so you can see it. But here is the data. 46 flat versus 47. Got a little reversal signal on the NASDAQ currently. We'll try it. So we're scalping a little bit of the regular NASDAQ on the downside, but it's pretty movie. So what the NASDAQ does in terms of holds here. The NASDAQ just moves so quickly. Watching the spot consolidate here. All right, so we're up about $500 on TradingView. On Tradeovate, we got about a $500 cushion. We're up about $400 on this one. We're going in short a little bit here in the regular NASDAQ. We're up about 20 right now, 25, 50. We'll give it some time. Very volatile. You can see how quick the NASDAQ moves here if you can't see this. Look at how quick the NASDAQ moves at this bottom one here. We're up, but whew, moves quick. See if we can break down here is what I'm looking for. There we go. And we're down. Green. Looking for a larger flush breakdown. There we go. There's the flush. 90, 100. All right, we're out. We made 40 bucks. Just moving so quickly here, man. Just so fast. We might sell it again if we get a little bounce back up. All right, we'll sell it again here. Maybe get 2 contracts since we got a cushion on the day now that we can use. All right, so we're out. We're up about 500 on both of these accounts, which is good. You can kind of see me scalping this. Let me make sure you can see this. Yeah. So the new data is saying that manufacturing sector slowed down a little bit and contracted more than expected is what happened. And again, honestly, guys, I got to give a little plug to Chart Prime here. Chart Prime has helped me make money on basically every trade that I've gotten into today in futures. If you see me making money here, again, I'll show you why I took these trades, like why I've been taking these trades, what I've been doing here. I'm using Top Step, which is a funded account program. But if you actually look at what I'm doing, like, again, reversal down signal in the NQ, I made money on both the trading view and the trade event one. Reversal down signal there, you can see I used it, made money. Reversal up signal here, you can see I bought it and made money. Reversal down signal here, and it dropped. This bullish engulfing candle, you can see I bought it there and rode the bounce. This reversal signal worked. Nice little bounce. And this is a company called Chart Prime. They give custom trading view alerts and signals. And so they show you reversals, they show you candlestick patterns, they show you oscillators. There's like a really good oscillator, like a better version of the RSI. They show you chart patterns, and so you can like zoom out and see actual chart patterns. Look, there's a huge triangle pattern that it shows. I can do smart money concepts. There's also a Market Oracle Pro, which gives you a little bit more look, it shows you channels. It shows you smart money concepts where there's a premium and an equilibrium. And this is 35 bucks a month. I can't guarantee you're going to make money. They're a sponsor of mine. But when I use all of this stuff, I generally have pretty good market success here. You can kind of see the market down on the NASDAQ, the flag patterns, all that good stuff. It just seems to work really well. I usually take advantage of it. And again, I can't guarantee you're going to make money. Nobody can. But for 35 bucks a month, very cheap. Check them out. Great way to help support the channel. And again, if you want to see that link, I'll put this link up. You can find the link in the description if you want to check out Chart Prime. It's a trading view indicator service. You can also check out Top Step today. And Top Step has their best sale ever right now, where base package on Top Step is 49 bucks. 49 bucks. And so we're up about 500 in both of these accounts, to be honest. So we're up about 500 in both of these. At Tradeovate on Trading View, we're up at 487. 487 here. We are up about 490. And again, if you want to check out any of my sponsors, check out the link in the description. I appreciate it. I'm going to short a little bit here too. I like that upwick short pattern. All right, so we just made another 100 bucks. We are up about what, about $600 in gains on the NASDAQ. The question is, like, should I sit down now? Should I close up shop for the day? I don't know. What do you guys think? What should I do? Should I close up shop? I mean, I'm up about like right now on both the accounts. I'm up over 1,000. But it's two different accounts that I'm trading on. You know, I'm taking the same direction on both of these accounts. I'm shorting on the NASDAQ on this one. I'm shorting on the NASDAQ on that one. But again, I don't know. I'll probably just close it down and enjoy my couple of days off. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. I love you guys. I will be back Wednesday. Remember, Wednesday we got the FOMC minutes report. Y'all have a really safe 4th of July. All right, be safe. Look at the NASDAQ. Again, Chart Prime alerted this breakdown on the NASDAQ. Yeah, I think it's probably time to close shop. If I'm up over 1,000 and everything, it's probably time. Again, last plug of the day. Check out Moomoo. You open up an account, you deposit $100+, you get 5 free stocks. I got like Grab, Palantir, You open up an account and deposit over 1,000, you get 15 free stocks. You deposit over 5K into Moomoo, you get 15 of those stocks plus a free share of Google or Tesla. And I did get Tesla. And I'm super excited about it. Again, I'm day trading on Moomoo and stocks. If you want stocks, check out Moomoo. Open the entire pre-market session, zero commission, great option trade, free unusual activity, great news resource. A lot of the news I'm reporting to you guys, the way I'm getting some of this data so quick is from Moomoo. All right, so check out Moomoo. Great way to help support the channel. You can see the link pinned at the top of the chat. Love you all. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good. Check them out. Check out all the sponsors in the description. I appreciate the love and support, guys. And y'all be safe. Y'all be good. Again, Top Step, biggest sale ever right now. $49. Check out the link for that too. I'll see you guys later. Good luck. Y'all have a safe 4th. Be safe. Don't be too crazy. Don't party too hard tomorrow, guys. Don't party too hard. I'll see you guys later.